Nothing is better than spending quality time with your kids and allowing them to explore their creativity and make memories that will last a lifetime. Discover all of the adventures waiting for you at the Family Museum.
Let's picnic for Prospect, Saturday, May 19th from 4 until 7. Live music, yard games, celebrity servers, and more. Tickets are selling fast at MolineParks.com or call 309-524-2424. Picnic for Prospect, sponsored by WQAD, MCDC, and Moline Parks.
You're watching WQAD My TV 8-3.
The Family Museum in Bettendorf offers a great place for your entire family to play together. Nothing is better than spending quality time with your kids and allowing them to explore their creativity and make memories that will last a lifetime. Discover all of the adventures waiting for you at the Family Museum.
Baseball today. It's not on your original schedule. It is a makeup of a postponement back on April 15th, and the Braves and Cubs will celebrate Jackie Robinson Day today. The Hyundai leadoff man gets you set for baseball. First pitch around 1:20. Great to have you with us here on WGN. Along with Jim DeShays, I'm Len Casper. The Cubs are 5-1 on the homestand. The competition gets very stiff this week. A game here, and then we go to Atlanta for 3, and the Braves winning a lot of games, especially on the road.
Yeah, one of the real surprise teams through the first quarter of the baseball season. The Braves, yeah, they've been outstanding. Best road record in the National League. 56-run differential, best in the National League. The starters have been good. The bullpen struggled early. They've picked it up. Markakis, Freeman, Albies all putting up big numbers. Markakis hitting 344. Freeman up over 1,000. And both those guys, left-handed hitters, have been wearing out left-handed pitching.
Ozzie Albies had a big 2-game series back in April. Ronald Acuna is their new left fielder. They're hoping he's going to be there for the next 15 years or so.
Yeah, just a kid. You know, Albies, Acuna, Dansby Swanson is on the DL right now. They have a lot of talented young position players. Acuna considered by many to be the top prospect in all of baseball.
Interesting lineup for Joe Madden, and he will explain when we return on the leadoff man. The Cubs hosting the Braves coming up.
This is your last chance to save 75% off hip-hop abs. If you want to shed the fat and sculpt your core to get those sexy, toned abs of your dreams, then stop doing sit-ups. Say what? And start dancing with Hip Hop Abs, the fun new ab sculpting system that takes the world's hottest dance moves and turns them into ab sculpting, fat burning routines, so you don't even feel like you're working out.
I love to dance. You forget that you're working out. I was a 12 when we started. I'm 6 now. I lost the muffin top. It's just tight.
That's because Hip Hop Abs was created by fitness expert and insanity creator Shaun T.
I don't want you to ever get down on the floor to do crunches again. I'm gonna break it down so you burn the fat and sculpt those abs fast. All you need to do is tilt, tuck, and tighten.
Tilt, tuck, and tighten are Shaun's fun, easy-to-follow moves designed to tone and tighten your upper abs, middle abs, lower abs, and obliques, all while you're just dancing.
What you're looking at now is 2 months of some really hard tilt, tucking, and tightening. I don't have the love handles. I don't have the back fat anymore.
I went from a size 18 to a size 2. I have abs now. I've got 6-pack.
And now for a limited time, the complete $80 Hip Hop Abs system is 75% off. Say what? That's right. Hip Hop Abs is only $19.95, but only while supplies last. Call now and we'll even upgrade you to express shipping free. But it gets even better. We'll also include Shaun's 6-day slim down so you can lose up to 3 inches off your waist in your first 6 days. And this $60 value is yours to keep no matter what. That's the complete Hip Hop Abs system. Over $60 in bonuses and a free upgrade to express shipping, all for only $19.95. This offer is too good to last.
Call 1-800-661-6404. Order online at gethiphopabs.com. That's 1-800-661-6404.
Out of town, News 8 and 80. Breaking the game, News 8 and 80.
Got a moment? Watch WQAD News 8 in 80 seconds. On Facebook, updated twice daily.
Hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
The
Hyundai Leadoff Man is brought to you by your local Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Test drive a Hyundai today.
Julio Teheran and Jose Quintana, the pitching matchup this afternoon. The Cubs do not have Addison Russell or Wilson Contreras in their starting lineup today. Tommy La Stella will lead off for the first time this season. Victor Caratini is going to catch. And let's get the lineup explanation from Joe Madden.
Looking at the names, Zoe actually reads well against this pitcher today. So you get Tommy at the top, take advantage of his left-handed at-bats. He also reads well against this guy. So you take advantage of your left-handed at-bats. So if they want to drop a lefty on there later, you got plenty of righties on the bench. So get him in, get him out. He's a guy that you normally would like to change on defense also. And whenever you have this, the defensive maneuverability, the guy that you may want to get out in the latter part of the game, if you hit him earlier in the batting order, you have this better opportunity to do that. So I mean, just worked out well, I thought, matchup-wise. Zoe in the middle. Zoe protects. I like Javi, what he's doing right now, and I like Javi driving in runs. In the 5-hole, there's a good chance there's going to be some people on base. When you're built a certain way, where there is actually like somewhat of a platoon built in, you got to platoon. You push guys in and out, and beyond that, I've talked about it 1,000 times. I want us to be healthy and well and rested by the end of the year. So we have all these options. To not take advantage of them, that'd be my fault. And primarily, you know, Bryant and Rizzo got to stack all the time. They're going to stack all the time. And other than that, and Contreras, I'd say right now, Bryant, Rizzo, Contreras, you should see that stack almost all the time right now. So that's the consistent part, or that's the part that lines up. Otherwise, we're moving it around so much that you're going to see variables. And why put a guy in a, God bless you, why put a guy in a situation in a spot in the batting order that may have been where he hit yesterday, whereas the pitcher today is totally different than the dude was yesterday and totally more difficult than the guy was yesterday. It makes no sense. So, and again, just think about it. You go this, you know, the 2 or 3 times through. You want to get the guys that match up well against this particular starter as often as you possibly can, and the guy that doesn't match up as well maybe less number of times against this particular fellow. So it's just common sense.
Always good stuff from Joe Madden. Chris Bryant signing some autographs before this makeup game. Wind blowing out. Nice day. The temperature is rising here in Chicago. Braves and Cubs coming up.
20 years ago, millions of people in over 80 countries discovered a worldwide fitness phenomenon, the Abdoer. Now meet the all-new Abdoer 360. It combines ab toning and muscle shaping with aerobics to dramatically shed pounds and get sensational washboard abs, whether you're a beginner or an athlete. The secret to the Abdoer 360 is the patented core support column that allows you to work every region of your midsection. Best of all, you even get an invigorating back massage. It features over a dozen breakthrough innovations, including the amazing new dynamic fluidity seat. Just like a stability ball engages your core, the fluidity seat makes your muscles automatically fire. You'll burn more calories for a total body transformation, faster than ever.
I got on that machine the first day and went, this is going to do the job. I lost 22.5 pounds.
You want to feel like it's fun and easy, and that's what's so great about the Abdoer. In just 8 weeks, I lost 17.5 pounds and 17 inches using the Abdoer.
Now that I've lost these 31 pounds, my God, I feel like I'm a different person. This is amazing.
University research shows the Abdoer 360 activates abs just like a gold standard crunch, but you're off the floor in padded comfort. Target your arms, chest, and back, as well as your legs, thighs, and glutes. Right now, you can try the Abdoer 360 fitness system for 30 days before you buy it for only $14.95. And order in the next 4 minutes, and we'll send you $100 worth of incredible bonus materials. Call or go online now to join the millions that experience the incredible Abdoer. You can have an Abdoer 360 in your own home for 30 days for just $14.95. If you don't see spectacular results, simply send it back. Your total body transformation starts right now.
Hyundai Leadoff Man has been brought to you by your local Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Test drive a Hyundai today.
Let's go first to third. The Reds all of a sudden are the hottest team in baseball. 6-game winning streak and engineering their first 4-game series sweep at Dodger Stadium since 1976. The Dodgers have dropped 7 of 8. Manny Machado has been red hot. The Orioles put up 17 runs in a win yesterday. Yankees have won 7 consecutive series. Robinson Cano of the Mariners goes to the DL. He's got a broken right hand. 150 games, 11 consecutive seasons, so that is very much in jeopardy. Left-hander Brandon Mann made his major league debut with the Rangers 16 years after being drafted by the Rays. We'll send it down to the field now for our national anthem.
At this time, please remain standing and join Tiff Joy as she honors America with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This is your last chance to save 75% off hip-hop abs. If you want to shed the fat and sculpt your core to get those sexy toned abs of your dreams, then stop doing sit-ups. Say what? And start dancing with Hip Hop Abs, the fun new ab sculpting system that takes the world's hottest dance moves and turns them into ab sculpting, fat burning routines, so you don't even feel like you're working out.
I love to dance. You forget that you're working out. I was a 12 when we started. I'm 6 now. I lost the muffin top. It's just tight.
That's because Hip Hop Abs was created by fitness expert and insanity creator Sean T.
I don't want you to ever get down on the floor to do crunches again. I'm gonna break it down so you burn the fat and sculpt those abs fast. All you need to do is tilt, tuck, and tighten.
Tilt, tuck, and tighten are Sean's fun, easy-to-follow moves designed to tone and tighten your upper abs, middle abs, lower abs, and obliques, all while you're just dancing.
What you're looking at now is 2 months of some really hard tilt, tucking, and tightening. I don't have the love handles. I don't have the back fat anymore.
I went from a size 18 to a size 2. I have abs now. I've got 6-pack.
And now for a limited time, the complete $80 Hip Hop Abs system is 75% off. Say what? That's right. Hip Hop Abs is only $19.95, but only while supplies last. Call now and we'll even upgrade you to express shipping free. But it gets even better. We'll also include Sean's 6-day slim down so you can lose up to 3 inches off your waist in your first 6 days. And this $60 value is yours to keep no matter what. That's the complete Hip Hop Abs system. Over $60 in bonuses and a free upgrade to express shipping, all for only $19.95. This offer is too good to last.
Call 1-800-661-6404. Order online at gethiphopabs.com. That's 1-800-661-6404.
Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee.
Every time we're within 3 degrees of our forecast, local charities get cash.
Supported by Erickson Chevrolet.
is a presentation of WGN Sports.
Holy cow! Yes!
It is a lovely mid-May Monday afternoon and time for a makeup contest. A game that was postponed back on April 15th. We make it up today as the NL East leading Atlanta Braves are in town. The Cubs wrap up what has been a very good homestand. Welcome to the booth. Along with Jim DeShays, I'm Len Casper. The Cubs have won 5 of 6 on the homestand. Braves playing really good baseball. They've got the best record in the National League, and a couple of really good friends are going to match up on the mound today.
Yeah, this is kind of fun. We have 2 Colombian-born pitchers working here today. There's only been about 10 Colombians that play in the major leagues, and both guys have been throwing the ball very well of late. Quintana over his last 4 starts, 3-1 with a 2.01 ERA. Tehran scoreless baseball in his last 2 starts, 3 career starts here at Wrigley Field. The Braves have won them all. He's 2-0 with a 2.25 here.
And what's coming up? The Cubs will travel to Atlanta to play a 3-game series against this same team starting tomorrow night. First things first, we have the Braves and the Cubs from beautiful Wrigley Field. First pitch is next.
We know it feels like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. At Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, we can help you hold things together and take care of the many things that must be done to bring chaos into focus. When you're overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single call to someone who does. Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, 309-736-7100. Caring for people, making a difference.
Save time and money while protecting the investment on your home. Call Top Notch Mudjacking today for a free estimate on raising and leveling sunken, cracked, or uneven concrete. Also offering a warranty and senior and military discounts. Don't settle. Jack it up with Top Notch Mudjacking.
Now get 50% off a new Samsung Galaxy smartphone with no trade-in required when you switch to U.S. Cellular. Or trade in your phone with another carrier.
No one can beat you but you.
And knock yourself out just trying to get a deal. Don't knock yourself out. Switch to U.S. Cellular. No trade-in required, no hidden fees, and 50% off a new Samsung Galaxy smartphone. Plus national coverage in the middle of anywhere.
Revel Jewelers, voted the Quad City's #1 local gold buyer for best service and prices. We also buy silver, flatware, and coins. Duck Creek Plaza, Bettendorf.
Illinois is shrinking, and you see it most clearly in small towns and villages like Watauga.
But what are small communities supposed to do? Populations are dwindling, and so are opportunities.
Thursday, News 8's Jim Mertens walks you through this small town that's been hit hard, how the loss of its main attraction has impacted them, and the one big advantage that could bring families back.
Keeping small towns vibrant.
Thursday on WQAD News 8 at 10. You're watching WQAD My TV 8-3.
Chicago Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Join the team that enjoys responsibly. Budweiser reminds you to drink wiser. Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. Xfinity. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet with the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Call, click, or visit an Xfinity store today. Lexus. Experience amazing. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Choose Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, the card to carry through it all. Volkswagen. Visit your local Volkswagen dealer or VWDealer.com for the Volkswagen dealer near you. And by Southwest Airlines. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency.
Chicago Cubs baseball in beautiful high definition is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet with the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Call, click, or visit an Xfinity store today. Right on cue, Anthony Rizzo and the Cubs take the field. And the Braves look like this offensively. They have won 10 of their last 11 on the road, and they're scoring 5.46 runs per game, second among all major league teams behind only the Yankees. Two youngest guys in the league right at the top, Albies and Acuna. Freddie Freeman putting together an MVP-type start. Nick Markakis is the right fielder and off to a sizzling start. Flowers the catcher. Inciarte starting to heat up after a cold spell. Jose Bautista now playing third. They brought him up recently from AAA. Charlie Culberson's the shortstop. As JD mentioned, Dansby Swanson's on the DL. And Julio Teheran, the pitcher, will bat ninth.
Cubs defensively this afternoon. You look to the outfield, you'll find Albert Almora Jr. in center, flanked by Zobrist right. Schwarber left. Infield of Bryant and Baez. Third short, Tommy La Stella gets a start at second today. Anthony Rizzo's your first baseman. Victor Caratini's the hind catcher. And the Cubs Blue Cross Blue Shield starting pitcher today is Jose Quintana. Choose Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois. The card to carry through it all. He's making his 8th start. He is 4-2. The club is 5-2 in his 7 starts. 4.42 ERA. He's only allowed 1 earned run in his last 3 starts. And during that stretch, he's gone 2-1 with an 0.53.
Same umpiring crew that we had over the weekend against the White Sox, with one change. Shane Livensparger will work home plate. Brian Gorman is the crew chief. He's at first. Adrian Johnson at second, and Trip Gibson is over at third. And again, all men in uniform today are wearing number 42 in honor of the late Jackie Robinson. April 15th marked the 71st anniversary of his major league debut with the Dodgers. And Robinson broke baseball's color barrier that afternoon. Jackie played 93 games here at Wrigley Field and hit .295 with 5 home runs. Switch hitting. Ozzie Albies will lead it off. 0 for his last 12, but off to a great start.
Yeah, and he's been wearing out left-handed pitching. A switch hitter, .391 from this side of the plate.
Here we go. Quintana's first pitch is downstairs for ball 1. The 2 games in April, Albies here at Wrigley went 5 for 10, 3 doubles, a home run. And he sends one out into deep right, and that will be a leadoff home run. I didn't even have time to mention he has batted .436 in the first inning this season, and that average will go up, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, he's just a dynamic little player, and I keep calling him little because he's not really tall, but he's very strong, as you saw, the ability to drive the ball out of the ballpark in any direction. He leads the league in extra base hits. This fastball outer third and down, not a bad pitch at all, but you see the big leg kick generating a lot of power.
And unlike over the weekend against the White Sox, pitchers will not get away with fly balls. The wind is blowing out at 6 miles an hour, 75 degrees as we get started.
Yep, breezy, humid day, the kind of day the ball really carries here.
Ronald Acuna Jr. 20 years old. He's the youngest player in baseball. And basically the top prospect in the game. He came up on April 25th from AAA. A dynamic player. And the Braves have been raving about him for a long time.
Yeah, there was much gnashing of teeth among the Braves fandom when he did not make the ball club out of spring training. You got to understand what the Braves were thinking in terms of his service time clock. He did not get off to a great start down in the minor leagues, but once he started to heat up, a certain amount of time passed by. They said, let's get him up here. It's a very intriguing club. I think most of the projections for the Braves had them getting better this year, but probably still being a sub-500 team. They're currently 9 games better than the break-even mark.
Q thought he might have had him. Didn't get the call off the outside. 3-2. Quintana notched his team high 4th win on Wednesday versus Miami. And ball 4 just off the inside corner. Yu Darvish scheduled to come off the DL tomorrow. With the off day Thursday, that allowed the Cubs to have Quintana pitch this one on normal rest, and then Darvish to start the road trip Tuesday night. Doesn't get any easier. Here's Freddie Freeman. So you've got left-handed batters Freeman and Markakis, but not breathing room. Freeman, one of the best hitters in the league. Markakis hitting .377 against lefties.
Yeah, it's the highest batting average for any left-handed hitter against left-handed pitching this year. They both have on-base plus slugging up over 1,000. But the run allowed by Quintana, just the second first-inning run he's allowed this year.
Jose making his 22nd start as a Chicago Cub, 11-5 so far with a .394 since coming over from the White Sox. 2 balls, no strikes.
Freeman does everything well as a hitter. He's hitting for average. He's hitting for power. He walks as much as he strikes out. He's been a good line drive hitter. Tough to defend. He uses the whole field.
That fouled out of play. So for the Braves, this is the second leg of a 3 games in 3 different cities journey. They beat the Marlins in Miami yesterday, flew in last night to play this makeup game, and then they're back home tomorrow night to host the Cubs. It's Brian Snitker, their manager. 2-1 pitch. Looked pretty good. Didn't get that call. 3-1. Brian is from Macon, Illinois. 45 miles east of Springfield. Their hitting coach Kevin Seitzer is an Illinois native as well. And Quintana gave up the leadoff homer. Now back-to-back walks, and it'll bring Jim Hickey to the mound.
Yeah, I think what happens is, you know, when you're a command guy, as Quintana is, normally pretty good at working the corners, but you don't get those edges called. Now you start to think, well, if I'm not going to get the borderline pitches called, now I got to just beat some guys with velocity, and then the tendency is, especially with a guy like Freeman up there, I give him a reach back and throw it even harder, and you get a little loose with your mechanics and miss badly. So good time for Hickey to get out there and try to right the ship.
So it is Nick Markakis, second in the National League with his .344 average. First and second, nobody out. Already 1-0. And he went.
Good idea to come off the fastball there, make a little bit of an adjustment. First pitch curveball. He's been fairly predictable. Q has, you know, he throws first pitch fastballs about 75% of the time. So the ability to flip that curveball up there, steal a strike, that's going to help.
Oh, 2. Acuna at second, Freeman at first. Albies led off the ball game with an opposite field home run. Here it is. Nice knockdown by Victor Caratini. Former second-round pick of the Braves. Got another former Brave out there, Tommy La Stella, playing second. Quintana steps off. Now set at the belt. And a fake move to second.
Braves run. They are second in the league in stolen bases. They've swiped 31. Inciarte has stolen 17. He leads the league. Freeman very aggressive down there at first base with his secondary lead, with Anthony playing well behind him, with Markakis up there swinging from the left side. Wonder how many times Wilson Contreras has said, pick him off, over in the Cubs dugout.
And Freeman in that sprinter's stance. So 0-2 to 3-2. Typically, with nobody out, a manager here will not send the runners. You don't want to line into a triple play. Jose needs an out. Full count on Markakis. Here it comes, and fouled in and out of the glove of Caratini.
Yeah, Markakis really waiting a long time there. Didn't want to get fooled by that curveball. This is what we talk about when we talk about letting the ball get deep. He almost pulls that one out of Caratini's mitt.
Markakis, a lifetime .289 hitter. Incredibly durable. 13th major league season. And 4th with the Braves. They signed him to replace Jason Hayward as their right fielder. Another 3-2. Bouncer to Baez. They'll get one. Relay throw will be late. First and third with one out. A hard but clean slide by Freeman into Tommy La Stella at second. Really no chance for the Cubs to turn two.
That was a tricky little hop too. So nice play by Baez, and then La Stella hangs in there, tries to make the turn, but it's just too much going on. Took too long. Fairly long feed from Baez, and not a really sharply hit ground ball.
That brings up the catcher Tyler Flowers, who was on the DL in April the last time the Braves were here. He strained his oblique on opening day. Ended up sitting out 24 games. 1 ball and no strikes. Former Battery mates, right? Over on the south side. Quintana and Flowers. Two 2-0. Tyler Flowers has been a really nice bargain for the Braves. Good offensive output the last couple of years. Made $2 million 2 years ago, $3 million last year, and playing on a $4 million club option this season. And I know it doesn't sound like a bargain when you have the word million included, but we're talking comparatively to the rest of the league.
Yeah.
Three balls, no strikes. And they're loaded. That's the third walk given up by Quintana.
Maybe Q's just figuring it worked so well for Lucas Giolito of the White Sox yesterday. He tried here today. Giolito walked 7, including 3 in the first inning. Uncorked a couple wild pitches, hit a man. He was all over the place. Ended up being the winning pitcher. Now, Q's misses aren't anything near as severe as what was going on in that ball game yesterday.
Well, he's watched Tyler Chatwood work out of some jams created by walks. Inciarte recently went through a career worst 0 for 19, but 450 over his last 5 games and takes a strike on a fastball.
Yeah, he was really scuffling when the Braves came to town back in April. 9 out of his last 20.
0-2.
Griffin Sparger, the home plate umpire, opening it up a little bit. He'd been relatively tight here in the first.
The last time Quintana faced the Braves, he thought it was a guaranteed loss. Cubs were down 10-2 at one point, won that game 14-10. I don't think that's his goal this time, however.
Yeah, and that was one of the worst days you're ever going to play baseball weather-wise. It was just brutal. He went 2 1/3, allowed 7 runs in that game. It's his shortest outing since 2013.
1-2 pitch. Called strike 3.
Well, I'm not sure what Inciarte's beef is with that one. The previous one off the edge, I get, but that was a good-looking pitch here. This appeared to get plenty of the plate, and it appeared to be high enough. Obviously, he thought otherwise.
Jose Bautista has faced Quintana a fair amount. He's 1 out of 19 in his career. The one hit was a home run. He sat out the offseason, signed a minor league contract with the Braves in mid-April, and was selected from AAA on May 4th. 0-1. 332 career home runs. And batting 7th in this lineup. And a guy who will take his walks.
He's had a marvelous career and obviously in decline. Hit just a little above 200 last year. He still has power in his bat, but the bat speed has slowed.
This would be a big-time escape job for Quintana. And that is punished foul to left.
What you find with a lot of veteran guys as they get older, the bat starts to slow down a little bit, so they have to cheat to get to the fastball. So they can still hit the ball out of the ballpark, but when you start cheating early, you become susceptible to off-speed pitches, a swing and miss more, and the batting average suffers.
Career-wise, Bautista pretty similar versus righties and lefties. That's high. It's 2-2. He is now 37 years old. 1 hit in the inning. That was the leadoff homer by Albies. 3 walks later to load the bases. The kick and the 2-2. He got him. So certainly a moral victory for Quintana. The Braves get a run. That's it. They leave him loaded. And the Cubs bats are coming up when we return.
Listen, we've got a serious problem, and everyone's responsible. Careless driving through Illinois work zones is far too dangerous for both travelers and workers. But you can make a difference by simply paying attention. It really is a matter of life or death. Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America.
Raised by generations, willing to sip, share, risk, remember.
This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of beer country.
Cubs scoring a bunch of runs on this homestand. 5-1, 53 runs in. Tommy La Stella in the leadoff spot for the first time this season. Bryant, Rizzo, Zobrist 2-3-4. Baez in an RBI spot today, hitting 5th. He leads the National League with RBIs, 636 on the year. Caratini, the catcher. Schwarber in left. Almora in center, batting 8th, and Quintana, the pitcher, batting 9th.
Braves defensively, Acuna in left. Inciardi, a Gold Glover in center. Markakis can play very well as well. Bautista, back in the day, played a lot of third base. Culberson, Albies up the middle. Freeman very good at first. Flowers behind the plate. And so you see Teheran there, 84 miles per hour. His velocity is down, but the results are good. 3-1 with a 3.14 ERA.
The 0-1, La Stella softly rolls to second, and Albies will shuffle it over to Freeman for the out. So Julio Teheran, wearing a Braves uniform, has done something even the great Greg Maddux wasn't able to do. He's made 5 consecutive opening day starts. That is an Atlanta era record. You might claim, well, Maddux was surrounded by guys like Smoltz and Glavine, so you can understand why he might not make 5 in a row. I'm just pointing out that he has.
What about Phil Niekro? How many did he make?
I think maybe 4. It's in their notes. I'll find it. Bryant fouls, 1 ball and 1 strike on him.
Been awfully tough to hit that 205 batting average against. Last 5 starts, a $124. He's pitched scoreless baseball in 3 of his last 4 outings. Fastball will top out at 93, average about 89, 4-seamer and a 2-seam sinker. And Riefensparger, after being tight early, he's bought in. He's really starting to open up this zone. Slider is probably his best secondary pitch. He also throws a changeup and a curve, and every now and then a real slow curveball.
Popped up, shallow center. Culberson, the shortstop, waving everybody off, and he makes the grab. And since you asked, I'm going to give you a very detailed answer.
Already.
2 other Atlanta pitchers made 4 consecutive opening day starts. Maddux in the mid-90s, Rick Mahler in the mid to late 80s.
I was going to say Rick Mahler.
Phil Niekro made 8, but he didn't make 5 in a row. The last Brave to make at least 5 consecutive opening day starts was Warren Spahn, but that was with Milwaukee. 6 in a row, 57-62. That's all I got.
That's good. That's good information. I would like to have a rotation of Spahn and Niekro and Maddux
and Teheran.
Teheran and Mahler would be good back of the rotation guys. I would feel pretty comfortable going into a season with that.
Rizzo's had a big homestand, hitting .389 with 9 RBIs.
Careful, careful. The first 2 from Teheran.
3-0.
Careful, careful, careful. There's no part of Big Riz here.
Not every loss feels the same, and feels like yesterday's loss was one of some regret. 5-3 to the White Sox. That's a strike, as Anthony had already discarded his bat. The Cubs led that game 3-2 in the fourth inning and had a chance to maybe widen that lead, but a base running mistake kind of took them out of that inning. And as you said, they had Giolito on the ropes early and ended up losing 5-3.
Yeah, it was kind of a bizarre game. White Sox executed well. Cubs made a couple of mistakes, one fielding and a couple on the bases. But just as you watch the early portion of the game unfold, Kyle Hendricks was really dialed in and was really executing his pitches. And as I mentioned, Giolito was all over the place. So just in terms of artistic merit, Hendricks was well beyond. But sometimes the game works in funny ways.
And Zobrist in the cleanup spot.
Tehran's been really good so far this year. He has had first inning issues.
Albies will backhand, and the off-balance throw is right on the money. So a 2-out walk does not hurt Tehran. It's 1-0 Atlanta in the makeup game after an inning.
I just love working with the elderly.
I love the residents.
I love the residents. Absolutely love the residents.
I like to see them smile.
It makes me feel really good when I'm able to help them.
They put a smile on my face.
I enjoy making people laugh.
Just makes a feeling good in the heart.
I go home feeling loved. I go home feeling appreciated and that I'm needed.
It's just very fulfilling for me to be able to help people and know that I made a difference.
News 8 at 11 and Martin Sullivan are giving away coffee mugs to the first 50 viewers. Stop by Martin Sullivan in Galesburg and have a coffee break with us from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Wednesday, May 16th.
This is important news for women using birth control medications and devices. Mirena, Yaz, NuvaRing, OrthoEvra, Depo-Provera, Paragard, and Nexplanon have been linked to the development of serious conditions called pseudotumors or false brain tumors. Symptoms of pseudotumors or false brain tumors include loss of vision, chronic headaches, pulsating sounds, nausea, and dizziness. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with a pseudotumor after using one of these birth control drugs or devices, you may be eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Contact the law firm of Davis & Crump right now if you or a loved one have used one of these birth control medications or devices and were diagnosed with a pseudotumor to see if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call the law offices of Davis & Crump right now. Our first consultation is free and confidential, and we don't get paid unless you get paid. Call now. Operators are standing by.
You're watching WQAD News 8.
Cub fans, check out the WGN Sports Game Zone. Connect to all the up-to-the-minute stats and information while you watch from home. Game Zone is sponsored by The Great Escape. Pools, patio furniture, hot tubs, and more. Escape your everyday. Shop The Great Escape. That little dude skipped preschool to come here.
That is a big-time baseball fan. A strike on Charlie Culberson, the shortstop. Dansby Swanson has a left wrist injury. He's on the DL. Montana off the mound, glove to glove. Safe. As Rizzo slipped off the bag, but his foot may have actually been on it, and we're going to find out via the Cubs video room if he was.
Yeah, I think he was. He indicated to the dugout that he was. This is a tough read for him. So he doesn't know whether to pursue the ball or the bag, and ultimately makes a good decision. And he's off, and he's safe. Good athletic play by Quintana, and it looked like Anthony came off, and by the time he got back, Culberson had gotten to the base.
Joe will not challenge. Waiting on a scoring decision as Tehran will step in.
They charged Anthony with an error there.
Tehran, a real good bunter. 54 career sacrifice bunts. And off the outside. You mentioned the fact these two guys are from Colombia, and they are tied for the all-time career wins list among pitchers born in Colombia.
Yeah, their records are almost identical. One-loss record ERA, just a fraction separates the two of them.
There's the bunt. Bryant will throw. Safe. Javi thinks he tagged Culberson. So again, the Cubs will check with a video room. A very aggressive play by Bryant. And we know how quick Javi is with that tag, and I don't think he got him.
And what Javi doesn't know is whether he may have gotten him, but at the point that he tagged him, Culberson may have been to the base already. Yeah, the Cubs are very good, very aggressive defending bunt plays, and a lot of times are able to nail that lead runner. But you got to be careful early in games, especially. If you don't get an out, you set up a potential big inning.
Albies led off the game with a home run. He bats with 2 on, and how about a chance for 2? They'll get 1. Boy, this has been a weird inning. No error. They did get an out.
Yes, and you could, this is like that earlier ground ball. Just off the bat, it looked like trouble. Kind of a bounding ball with a funky hop. And Baez is in a hurry there because he's thinking too. So all of that conspires against him. But then his good hands bail him out here. This is kind of clever. Little flip roll to La Stella to get an out.
So first and third, and it is Acuna who walked his first time up. Quintana threw 33 pitches in the first inning, the most he's thrown in an inning this season. And the Braves are in swing mode here in the second. It's the first time since 2012 he had walked 3 batters in the first inning. But he only gave up the 1 run.
Braves as a team batting .303 with runners in scoring position, and their MO has been to swing early. They've been very aggressive.
That is high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
They're first in the league in slugging percentage. They're first in on base, but they strike out fewer times than any other team in the league.
Throw to first, runner back. Albies has 5 steals. And we talk about the boxing analogy quite a bit in terms of a starting pitcher, and it's like the Braves came out and some body shots early here against Quintana, who's just trying to get through the second round.
Yep. Get to the corner and regroup.
One and 2 on Acuna. Base coaches for the Braves, former Cub Eric Young Sr. at first, Ron Washington over at third. Two try, fouled away. We're seeing a lot of major league hitters now go with the C flap, and it's interesting. Acuna is the youngest guy in the league, and he's wearing one. Sure feels like within about 5 years, more than not, we'll be wearing it. and in. It was up, it wasn't in, and it was fouled away. He really hugs the plate. Back foot. Right on the inside chalk line. At least his toes are.
Kind of like Anthony, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a pitcher, you look in and see that, and you go, where do I go here? Because you know, if the hitter's that close to the plate, he trusts his quick hands to get to the inside pitch.
He got him. That's the pitch he wanted. Missed the previous one, but he got that one.
Yeah, because if you shoot for the outside corner, that's very toolable for the barrel for a guy like Acuna and Rizzo. We see it time and time again. So if you're going to go away, you almost have to go off the plate. Oh, jackknife action with a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Freeman with runners at the corners. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch. Really good pitch, actually. A first pitch breaker. Just to get over curveball, a really well placed curveball.
Center field, it's Almora. And Quintana gets out of the second with no runs. 1-0 Braves.
Can you ever get enough brewed?
Absolutely not.
Travel with us through the craft beer world every week.
Currently at 222 beers on draft.
It's all cheeky fun.
It doesn't turn out the way you want. Just blame it on us. No finer in cider. Okay.
The places, the people, and of course, the beers.
Well, you guys do malt really well here. Never not make this beer.
That's really...
John, that is a sexy beer right there.
Well, thank you.
Brewed, Saturday night at 10:35 on WQAD News 8.
There are many reasons to inspect and clean your home's air ducts. Moving to a new home? Suffering from allergies? Too much pet hair? QC Vent Pro can help. We'll give you a free video assessment and make sure your ducts are clean and safe. Your satisfaction is our #1 priority. QC Vent Pro also offers dryer vent cleaning to keep your dryer running safely and efficiently.
5315129. Go with the pros who make your vent shine. QC Vent Pro.
If you're not with U.S. Cellular, you're probably roped into a plan with hidden fees, too.
Activation fees?
It looked like a deal.
Nice deal, Dad.
U.S. Cellular knows what matters. No hidden fees.
Bud, chip me.
Don't get roped in. Switch to U.S. Cellular and get 50% off iPhone on us. No trade-in required. Plus, get no hidden fees and national coverage in the middle of anywhere.
Let's picnic for Prospect, Saturday, May 19th from 4 until 7. Live music, yard games, celebrity servers, and more. Tickets are selling fast at MolineParks.com or call 309-524-2424. Picnic for Prospect, sponsored by WQAD, MCDC, and Moline Parks.
Cub fans, don't forget to check out the Cubs blog at WGNTV.com, presented by Nationwide's Jeff Vukovich. Go to jeffvuk.com or follow him on social media. Nationwide is on your side.
1-0, the Braves lead. Jose Quintana has worked around a lot of traffic in the first 2 innings. Javier Baez leads off the Cubs second against Tehran, and that's a strike.
A little lower arm angle that time from Tehran. As I mentioned, the velocity's down a little bit. Perhaps the craftiness is up.
Tehran made his big league debut in 2011, 2-time All-Star. Made at least 30 starts every year since 2013. Braves have won all 3 of his career starts here at Wrigley.
Better on the road than he has at home, and that was a big part of his story last year in their new ballpark in Atlanta. He's got a 2.05 ERA so far this year on the road, 4.29 at home. I think he smoothed out a little bit last year, but Yeah, it's better than 2.5 runs a game better on the road than at home last year. Early on, it was real ugly. Finished with a 5.86 ERA in his home ballpark and a 3.14 on the road. He's the anti-Dorothy Gale.
Baez fouls.
Probably the only guy in the Braves that was excited to make this trip. From Miami to Chicago to Atlanta.
Yeah. Can Javi work a 3-2 and draw a walk? His last walk came on April 11th.
Is that intentional or non-intentional?
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Actually, it was intentional. The last unintentional walk was April 7th. First strikeout for Tehran. Cubs fans, nobody tops your passion. Nothing beats the experience of Cubs baseball here at Wrigley Field, and be a part of it all season long. Everybody in. The Cubs return home next Tuesday night to face the Cleveland Indians. Tickets for that 2-game series are still available at Cubs.com. Switch hitting Victor Caratini. Fouls away. Second round pick of the Braves, 2013. Started his career as an infielder, converted to catcher. Traded to the Cubs the final day of July in 2014 for Emilio Bonifacio, James Russell, and cash.
Norm?
Not Norm.
Kevin?
Not Kevin.
Hard cold.
Broken bat, pop fly. Albies on the back pedal has it.
This would be cold hard.
Yeah. No reason why you can't.
Could be hard cold, Cash.
Kyle Schwarber with 2 outs.
So I mentioned that Tehran is kind of the storyline. If you don't get him early, you might not get him at all. He allowed 15 runs coming into this game. 10 of those runs had scored in the first inning of his starts.
Well, he got through the first with only a 2-out walk.
It just gives you a lot of different looks. Good run on a 2-seam fastball. His strikeout rate is actually up this year, and he's getting swings and misses at high fastballs, 4-seamers up. Something we've seen a lot of pitchers adopt, trying to combat the launch angle as guys are trying to lift the ball out of the ballpark. Our hitters have become better down than up in the zone.
He's got a real, what I guess, for lack of a better word, would call a real athletic delivery. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine the old guy from the Major League movie with a delivery like this. What was his name?
Yeah.
40-something soft tosser. Two balls and 2 strikes. A riser missed, and it's full.
Kind of jumps at you a little bit too. I think there's some deception in his delivery, but he finishes in a good athletic fielding position, pretty square to home plate, so pretty good position to handle any kind of a comebacker there.
He walked him. We'll get Almora to the plate with a man on. All right, JD, I've got an anniversary for you. It was on this date 20 years ago today that The Seinfeld finale aired.
Is that right?
May 14th, 1998. The Cubs won that day at Colorado 9-7. Mark Grace had 2 home runs. Vinny Castillo went 5 for 6.
It's appropriate then that we're playing a makeup game today. Makeup games are the best.
Okay, I got it. I knew I'd lead you into something that I couldn't handle. Driven out into left. Gone. And the Cubs lead 2-1. Albert Almora with a line shot homer.
Get your dance on, fellas. 2 outs, nobody on when it started. Schwarber takes the walk. Almora delivers the long ball. Hanging slider. First long one for Albert since April 14th. Well, just his second on the year, as a matter of fact. Look out, folks. Incoming.
Quintana now with a 1-run lead, fouls away.
Bottom of the order ambush.
Tehran will get Quintana. 2-run homer by Almora. And the Cubs, after 2 innings, lead the Braves 2-1.
Every morning I wake up, I cannot wait to come into work.
I know I did. I know I made the right choice coming to work at Hope Creek.
The first couple of times I come in, she goes, you know, they know my name already, and I haven't been here long.
It is active. It is busy. There's something going on every day.
I think it's all okay.
I became a person again instead of just a caregiver.
The staff was incredible. They were incredible to our mother, and they were incredible to the family.
Welcome to Princeton.
Shop the Milk Mustache for a great selection of clothing and gifts. Brands such as Tea Collection and Mustard Pie will look adorable on your little one.
Come join us down on Main Street. We have sandwiches, soups, salad bar, and desserts.
Flowers and lace.
Perfume and essential oils. Available at Good Sense Limited and Homestead Flowers.
Find yourself at Stella's on South Main. Unique clothing for women and men, plus footwear and home goods. Experience Stella's 7 days a week.
If you or a loved one underwent hernia surgery between 2010 and 2016 and then suffered serious complications, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Complications associated with FISO-mesh include chronic pain, infection, adhesions, mesh migration, reopening of the hernia, and other serious injuries. Call right now.
Call 1-800-732-1889. Again, that's 1-800-732-1889.
Trip travel for 2 on Southwest Airlines in the United States and Puerto Rico.
The previous Almora home run was in the first inning on a bitterly cold Saturday, April 14th, and the Cubs beat the Braves 14-10. Quintana having some issues with his spikes. Nick Markakis will lead it off, and we had a little fun with this, talking about this Braves team. Nick Markakis is the active leader in wins above replacement among guys who have not made an all-star team. And he's playing like he's going to make the all-star team this year.
But, Nick is 34 years of age now. Had a long career, good career, but never been an all-star.
34.
The moment that would be for him.
Final year of his 4-year deal.
I'm surprised Simmons has not made an all-star team.
One strike on him. Quintana has been in all kinds of trouble. Leadoff homer in the first, then he walked the bases loaded. They put the first 2 men on in the second before he got out of it. And he leads this game 2-1. His 2-1 pitch is lined into center field for a leadoff single. National League leader in hits with number 55. On Tuesday, May 22nd, Boeing presents Military Appreciation Night here at Wrigley Field. All participants who purchase seats through the Cubs Community Nights page receive a Cubs military camo baseball cap. A portion of net proceeds will be donated to the USO of Illinois on behalf of Boeing. For more information, visit Cubs.com/community nights. Ball 1 to Flowers. What is it? April showers bring May flowers? Is that the line?
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of showers in April.
He was probably big yesterday on Mother's Day.
Yeah, and here he is. Yeah. Flowers in May.
He showed up in May. If you throw him a little sinker down and away and he tries to pull it, he might hit you a nice little 2-hopper to short and you get a double play. But they're going to go in here, it looks like.
Might just be one of those days for Quintana. He's working in and out of jams.
Yeah, you know, that's the kind of thing. If the guy's in swing mode, if you've been around the plate and you're throwing enough strikes and guys start getting aggressive, you can get a swing and some weak contact on that inside fastball.
Towering fly ball, and the wind is going to take it on out of here. On a 3-0, Tyler Flowers gives the Braves the lead again.
I was just going to say, when you throw that 2-0 fastball inside, you have to be perfect because there's a pretty good chance you're going to get a take there. And if it doesn't catch the corner, now you're 3-0. Now you make a guy that much more dangerous.
Out toward the end of the bat, but again, on a day like this, you cannot give up well-hit fly balls. They're going to leave.
Number 1 on the year for Flowers. Not a lot of at-bats. He spent time on the deal. That's a pretty good arm right there, by the way.
So each team getting runs on homers. 2 for the Braves. Albies in the first. 2-run shot. Flowers here in the third. Almora 2-run homer in the second. I got a 14-10 final.
That might be ironic, wouldn't it?
Fouled off 1-2. As long as the home team has 14. There's a lazy fly ball, and Almora will grab it. Let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. Braves and Cubs, Lennon J.D., Wrigley Field.
Do you know that according to that fine website Fangraphs, and their wins above replacement analysis, the Cubs and the Braves are the two best teams in baseball. Cubs 1, Braves 2.
Okay. Is it Fangraphs that has the Braves about a 500 team by the end of the year?
Yeah, there were somebody's projections I was looking at had them 82 and 80. And that was, starting from now. I think preseason, most of the statistical analysis had the Braves maybe being a 74-75 win team.
So they may be that chip on the shoulder team this year, trying to prove the critics wrong. Zobrist on the warning track. Retires Bautista. Here's Culberson. If you joined us late, we were getting a lot of tweets. Why are no names on the backs of the jerseys? Well, all the players and coaches and managers are wearing number 42 in honor of Jackie Robinson, because the postponed game was on April 15th.
You couldn't do this in basketball because you couldn't send somebody into the game. Hey, you got 42.
The 0-1, Culberson with a half swing, and he rolls it foul. Yeah, how about football? A holding penalty on number 42.
Yeah, that'd be a player's dream, because he wouldn't be accountable to the coach when they were breaking down the tape. Now, it wasn't me. It was the other 42 missed that tackle. Thing we know about Quintana, watching him pitch, he doesn't quit. He's a good competitor. Keeps his head about him. Even when things are spinning out of control around him. Guys, when things start to go south, you can just see it in their body language. It's like, I just want out of here, man. This isn't my day. You don't get any of that from Quintana.
Nope. Kind of a fun Ed Hardig note. This is the first time for the Cubs since 1990 they will have played the same National League opponent in both cities on consecutive days. And you have that occasionally in interleague play.
We should have just had one big airplane and everybody travel together down to Atlanta.
Probably not going to happen.
Bring the umpires and everything. Come on. We're going to Atlanta for 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's 3-2 Atlanta. You got to get me one.
Come on. Save time and money while protecting the investment on your home. Call Top Notch Mudjacking today for a free estimate on raising and leveling sunken, cracked, or uneven concrete. Also offering a warranty and senior and military discounts. Don't settle. Jack it up with Top Notch Mudjacking.
If you want to shed the fat and sculpt your core to get those sexy toned abs of your dreams, then stop doing sit-ups. Say what? And start dancing with Hip Hop Abs, the fun new ab sculpting system from Insanity creator Sean T.
I don't want you to ever get down on the floor to do crunches again. I'm gonna break it down so you burn the fat and sculpt those abs fast.
Just do Sean's easy-to-follow moves to work your upper abs, middle abs, lower abs, and obliques, all while you're dancing.
I went from a size 18 to a size 2. I have abs now. I've got a six-pack.
And now the complete $80 Hip Hop Abs system is 75% off. That's right, Hip Hop Abs is only $19.95. We'll even upgrade you to express shipping free. Get the complete Hip Hop Abs system for only $19.95.
Call 1-800-660-7081. Order online at gethiphopabs.com. That's 1-800-660-7081. Call now.
Now get 50% off a new Samsung Galaxy smartphone with no trade-in required when you switch to U.S. Cellular. Or trade in your phone with another carrier.
No one can beat you but you.
And knock yourself out just trying to get a deal. Don't knock yourself out. Switch to U.S. Cellular. No trade-in required, no hidden fees, and 50% off a new Samsung Galaxy smartphone. Plus national coverage in the middle of anywhere.
You're watching WQAD My TV 8-3.
Time now for the high-speed replay powered by Xfinity. It was a miserable Saturday afternoon. Cubs were down 10-2 in the fourth inning. They would end up in the 8th, scoring 9 runs on 3 hits and a 14-10 comebacker.
Yeah, just an ugly day at the ballpark, and then really got loose. The Braves bullpen, one after another, couldn't throw the ball over the plate. The Braves bullpen, aside from that game, had struggled a little bit early on. They've been much better of late.
Second time through for Tehran, facing Tommy La Stella. And lined off the glove of Freeman. And that'll be a hit for La Stella. Safe play replay. Brought to you by IDOT.
It's an easy play to quit on as a base runner because you see it heading towards the glove of the infielder, and there's a tendency to break it down, assuming you've lined out.
Here's Bryant. He takes a strike on the outside edge. Came in today with a .999 OPS, second in the National League, only to Freddie Freeman. He came in with an on-base plus slugging of 1,020. Drive out into deep left. It will go. Cubs lead again, 4-3.
Well, as Owen S. just jumped up a bit with that swing of the bat. Home run number 8 for Chris Bryant. Like so many of these Cub hitters, having one heck of a homestand. There's that little get-over slider, more of a cement mixer. Didn't really do a whole lot until a point of impact there. Oh, 0-1 slide ball. 4th home run of the homestand for Chris.
Low to Rizzo. Each team with 2 home runs.
Take a look at the Southwest Airlines. How far did it fly? The distance of the Chris Bryant home run, 386 feet. Go to WGNTV.com/contest for a chance to win round trip travel for 2 on Southwest Airlines in the United States and Puerto Rico.
Tehran came in with a 15 innings scoreless streak that ended in the second, so I got it to 16. The Braves recently set a club record for consecutive scoreless innings on the road, 34. They came into this game winners of 10 of 11 on the road.
The one starter the Cubs will not face in this stretch is the lefty Sean Newcomb, talented young starting pitcher, and he's got a 20-inning scoreless streak working. He went 6 shutout yesterday against the Fish.
Yeah, he left that game on April 14th with a 10-2 lead. Thought he had a win in the bag.
Yeah, and well, this guy, he thought he had a ball, he thought he had a souvenir, and he thought he had a full beer, and now he has neither. But he does have a tale to tell.
You know what ended up being more important to him, and that's okay. Rizzo walked his first time up.
What were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about something before that foul ball.
No idea. Rizzo walks again. Maybe we were talking about hops. Zobrist.
You get the sense that I don't know if it's the Braves strategy, but maybe Tehran's strategy that it's not going to let Rizzo beat him here today because he's very tentative.
Pulled on the ground, knocked down Freeman. He'll step on first, run a second. Safe. Rizzo got in. Braves will check on the replay.
Two of the better defensive first basemen in the business here today with Rizzo and Freeman.
And the Braves will challenge. And if Culberson did tag him, it looked like they got Rizzo. Question is, did he tag him? Yeah, I think he barely got him. Now the laces, remember, don't count. You got to get him with the actual glove. Ooh, now I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah. I can't tell. This should give us a pretty good idea whether, you know,
still can't.
If it took place, it took place out of our line of sight there.
Do not count the laces hanging off the leather.
This is this was the sandlot, the playground. They just talk it out. I got you. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. He'd be safe because Anthony's bigger. Checking in, see where you can find some good grits tomorrow in Atlanta.
This feels like the kind of day where you'd like to maintain your challenge. We've got a lot of twists and turns to go. We're only in the third inning, so this could be an important call in that regard. Rizzo is safe. The Braves lose their challenge. And that's the case. Hernandez didn't like the call. Here's Javier Baez. Another second. One out. And they got he's out. So after all of that, they get him without throwing the next pitch.
Teheran's got a very good pickoff move. Normally you think about it to first base. He's got quick feet. See Culberson, a little daylight sneaking in behind him, and Anthony dead to rights.
So 2 outs and the pitch to Javi. Swing and a miss. He is slugging .608.
Two-run single in the first yesterday. One of only 3 hits that the Cubs had in the ball game. That's the thing for me. Javi's been missing in the zone more lately. Normally you think of Baez, it's chasing the slider off the plate or the breaking ball in the dirt, and sometimes the elevated fastball. But recently, some of these games, just a little late, maybe pulling off the ball a little bit. He's had pitches in the zone, and he would normally square up that he's missed.
Ground ball to third, left by Bautista. He'll fire across for the out. Chris Bryant cranking a go-ahead 2-run homer. The lead keeps changing. The Cubs have it currently after 3, 4-3.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America. Raised by generations willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of beer country. Listen, we've got a serious problem. And everyone's responsible. Careless driving through Illinois work zones is far too dangerous for both travelers and workers. But you can make a difference by simply paying attention. It really is a matter of life or death.
Together, we can change the news. Find out how at safekids.org.
The 4th inning is brought to you by Wendy's 4 for $4, now with more choices than ever at participating locations for a limited time. Cubs 4, Braves 3. Teheran takes a strike. 2 homers for each team. Albies and Flowers for the Braves. Almora and Bryant for the Cubs. Q with an 0-2. It's now 1-2.
Check out these numbers, how closely they compare. 20 more starts for Quintana. ERA is almost identical.
I love how Tehran tried to sell that. That pitch was over the plate. He skedaddled like that was going to take his head off. So a called strike 3, 1 away. All right.
Okay.
Hooked into the left field corner by Albies. And he's around second, and he's going to hold there with a double. Continues to slug. 3 games against the Cubs this season. 4 doubles, 2 home runs.
Yeah, he cooled off a little bit coming into this ball game. He was nothing for his last 12. But we've seen a whole lot of this. This guy scooting around the bases.
I don't know if Ozzie has a special nickname, but I've got a suggestion if he's up for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Ozzie is his nickname.
Yeah.
But decent student.
Like all C's?
All B's.
All B's. Oh, I was thinking of Ozzie.
Probably wouldn't work.
No. Doesn't roll off the tongue.
No.
Hey, what's up, decent student?
1 strike on Acuna. Off the outside.
And yeah, I would keep an eye on him out there at second base as well. Estella is. Don't let him get a running lead. He'll steal third base on you, especially with a right-handed hitter in the box.
Our Lexus Run Predictor is brought to you by your Chicago area and Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. Tying run at second base with 1 out. And a 2-1 to the rookie Acuna. And 3-1. He looks the part. 20 years old, but looks very comfortable at the plate. He has not been in a hurry so far. He walked in the first, took a called third in the second. And he's ahead here 3-1 in the fourth. That, however, benefits Quintana as he just swung at ball 4.
Yeah, that's a bad 3-1 hack. I mean, if you're going to swing 3-1, you might as well let it eat. I mean, just turn it loose.
Freeman on deck. He got him. Similar pitch to the one he struck him out on in the second on that inside corner. This one was up, though.
Yeah, that's, boy, you see a catcher have to go up the way Caratini did to get that ball. That's almost never called a strike.
Albies at second, 2 outs. Freeman 0 for 1 with a walk.
.303 batting average with runners in scoring position for the Braves, the best in all of baseball, or at least all of Major League Baseball. League average is .246.
On the ground, it's Tommy La Stella. They've stranded a man. They've left 6 in the first 4. And the Cubs lead 4-3.
We know it feels like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. At Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, we can help you hold things together and take care of the many things that must be done to bring chaos into focus. When you're overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single call to someone who does. Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, 309-736-7100. Caring for people, making a difference.
There are many reasons to inspect and clean your home's air ducts. Moving to a new home, suffering from allergies, too much pet hair. QC Vent Pro can help. We'll give you a free video assessment and make sure your ducts are clean and safe. Your satisfaction is our #1 priority. QC Vent Pro also offers dryer vent cleaning to keep your dryer running safely and efficiently.
5315129. Go with the pros who make your vent shine. QC Vent Pro.
Welcome to Silvis, home of heroes and champions.
See River Valley Turf for all your outdoor power equipment needs.
IHMBCU, helping you on your financial journey.
Welcome to the Rail House Bar and Grill. Come in and enjoy some great food from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day.
Visit Silvis, Illinois, home of heroes and champions.
Illinois is shrinking. Thursday, News 8's Jim Mertens walked you through this small town that's been hit hard, how the loss of its main attraction has impacted them, and the one big advantage that could bring families back. Thursday on WQAD News 8 at 10. You're watching MyTV 8-3.
Cubs fans, show your team pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC. Cubs bat in the 4th inning, leading 4-3 on a couple of 2-run homers. Almora in the 2nd, Bryant in the 3rd. And Victor Caratini leads off the home 4th. First pitch swinging, a ground ball to Albies, or as our tweeters would say, 3.0. That's a better idea for the nickname.
Oh, yeah. I like that one. Get ready to rock at the friendly confines. Def Leppard and Journey will take the stage on Saturday, July 14th. Special guest, the Pretenders. Don't miss out as these legendary rock bands make their heavy metal debut at historic Wrigley Field. Tickets on sale now. Cubs.com/concerts.
Schwarber walked with 2 outs in the 2nd, right ahead of the Almora home run. And in a favorable count, 2-0.
Put him in a box. He didn't go there. He's pitching Schwarber the way he has pitched to Rizzo. I think in the modern game, anybody with any power at all, obviously game situation dictates a little bit, but green light on 3-0. Some guys don't like it. Some guys don't want to swing on 3-0. And Schwarber's, he typically sees a lot of pitches anyway. And doesn't panic when he has a couple strikes on him. Kyle wanting some clarification whether this was called or swinging. I think it was a called strike.
Cubs are still in 4th place in the NL Central, but don't let that fool you. They're only a game out of 1st. Brewers won their game yesterday in Colorado. The Cardinals lost in San Diego, and Adam Wainwright's elbow is barking again. 3-2 has popped up. It's Culberson, the shortstop. Did you see the story? The Texas Rangers have a 33-year-old southpaw named Brandon Mann, and he made his big league debut 16 years after he was drafted. The then Devil Rays took him in the 27th round in 2002. Pitched in Japan, pitched in independent ball. You just can imagine how many different stops along the way. And he got into the game yesterday for Texas.
I had not seen that story. That's a good one.
Brandon Mann, M-A-N-N. He's in the book. The 19,248 Major League player.
Do we know if that's a record for a number of years playing professional ball without, before making your Major League debut?
There were a couple of gaps. He did not pitch in 07, did not pitch in 2013. So officially 12 minor league seasons. And then the time in Japan. Tehran's got to hurry, and he gets Almora, and that is the first 1-2-3 inning for either starter. 4-3 Cubs.
Want it all in your next home?
Arma Foster Agent helped us find it all.
My own office.
A dream kitchen.
Something brand new.
Location, location, location.
Privacy.
Cool.
My own room.
My own room.
Their own room.
Vida al aire libre.
Room for everyone's toys.
A home that says me.
Overlook Village is a premier retirement community that is located on 6th Street in Moline. Overlook Village offers premier independent living, assisted living, and memory care, all under one roof. It looks very inviting and friendly. Being on the bluff and overlooking the Mississippi River Valley, it's beautiful. We are family owned and we're family operated, and we treat our residents like family. The best thing I've heard is, I wish I'd have done this sooner.
My experiences at Western challenged me in the classroom and on the faculty, fellow students are friendly to me. They're a huge part of my success and always support me. I'm looking forward to working in the field of sports management, and Western is preparing me for a great career. Western Illinois University is the right choice for my success.
Pay it forward. Shining a spotlight on hardworking people determined to make a difference in our community.
Every penny is really appreciated.
Yeah.
Every cent of it.
If you know someone who gives everything of themselves, we want to give you $300 to give to them. Pay it forward. Brought to you by Essentra Credit Union and WQID News 8.
Better place to feel free.
Baseball brought to you. Budweiser. Join the team that enjoys responsibly. Budweiser reminds you to drink wiser.
And stay tuned for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. We'll have Ernie, Billy, and Ronnie on the video board. That'll happen around the 7th inning.
We ready to stretch by then? You familiar with the work of Franmil Reyes?
I'm not.
He's the minor league's home run leader, and the Padres are calling him up. He's at 14 home runs, batting .346 at AAA El Paso.
I love it. How do you spell the first name?
These are old-fashioned emoticons.
Yeah. Mr. Reyes, how do you spell his first name?
Franmil. F-R-A-N-M-I-L. I'm probably butchering that, but what new?
22 years old. It's his 7th pro season. Markakis with a base hit. Big turn around first, and they've got a chance to get him, but LaStella didn't quite see it. And Markakis Going to have to take a breath. Not sure what he saw that would lead him to believe he was going to make it to second. But
I think he hit a hard direction of the hit. And, yeah, he looked there. Schwarber had gotten the ball in pretty good shape. Maybe the fact that he had to turn. Schwarber's got a strong arm. We've seen that a number of times here in recent days.
So the leadoff man is on. Tyler, first career 3-0 hit, was a 2-run homer in the third. Each team has led this game twice.
Sometimes it can be hard to hear down there in the field, but somebody should have been screaming at LaStella 1-1-1 as that ball came back into the infield. Once Markakis slammed on the brakes, Tommy was thinking there may be a play at second base, so he leaned as a tag. But if he just catches, spins, and throws, a real good shot at him.
Borderline missed. 2-1. High pitch count. 33 of the 89 were fired in the first inning. So there is action in the Cubs bullpen. I know Joe would love to get Q through this fifth inning, but this is one of those days where all hands on deck with the way the ball game has gone. Cishek up.
And I know Q likes to throw that cutting fastball in on the right-handed hitters, but command the outside corner down and away. That's what's been lacking when he struggles.
3-2. Payoff delivery. Double play chance. No. Well, that was hit a lot harder than I thought. Baez couldn't get to it. So Quintana got the ground ball, but unfortunately not at a middle infielder. How did you read that one?
Well, when it was first hit, I thought double play.
Yeah, I did too. That was strange. Let me see what the exit velocity was. .105 off the bat, so pretty sharply hit. First pitch swinging in Ciarte in the air to left. Schwarber's got it.
And Ciarte 200 hits last year and most hits by left-handed batters since 2015. You see three of them in this ball game today: Markakis, and Ciarte, and Anthony Rizzo.
Bautista has struck out looking and flied to center. 2 on, 1 away. Cubs lead 4-3. High fly left field. Schwarber on the warning track. That ball is gone. A 3-run shot for Bautista, number 333 in his major league career. And the Braves lead again, 6-4.
Third home run of the day allowed by Quintana. And we talked earlier about Bautista, cheating on fastballs, and that clearly appeared to be the case there. He just went up sitting dead red and got the head out early.
Culberson. Shallow right. This is Ben Zobrist for out number 2. We talked to Joe in the past about the scope of the type of game you play, right? The 1-0 game, wind blowing in. These are tough to manage, aren't they?
Yeah, he always likens it back to his AA days in the Texas League. Hot, humid days, windy days, and the ball will really fly.
It is the kind of day you like having the last at bat, for sure. Bounced into left, and Tehran is aboard.
Had some top spin in that second bounce, had a little extra juice on it.
Albies already 2 for 3 with a homer and a double and another hit. That's his third. Tehran stops at second. So Albies is a triple away from the cycle.
Yeah, these guys are feeling it, man. I talked earlier about their aggressive approach. They go up there hacking. They're not looking to take walks.
So that will be it for Quintana. It's 6-4 Atlanta in the 5th, and we'll be right back.
Mercury, Venus. I love Earth. It has beautiful colors mixed together, and I like it. Maybe other people are going to invent new space cars that has oxygen and a microwave.
To learn about Bright Directions College Savings, its investment objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement available online. Check with your home state to learn if it offers tax or other benefits for investing in its own 529 plan.
I just love working with the elderly.
I love the residents.
I love the residents. Absolutely love the residents.
I like to see them smile.
It makes me feel really good when I'm able to help them.
They put a smile on my face. I enjoy making people laugh.
This makes a feeling good in the heart.
I go home feeling loved. I go home feeling appreciated and that I'm needed.
It's just very fulfilling for me to be able to help people and know that I made a difference.
State Farm agent Larry Thine is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life. With auto, home, life, and financial services, Larry Thine and his team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
Welcome to Princeton.
Welcome to the Little Blue Dress. We offer women's clothing, handbags, and accessories located in the heart of downtown Princeton.
For a unique mix of silk floral designs, seasonal decorations, and vintage items, make your home bloom at Meadows.
If you miss the sound of records, you need to check out our little store tucked inside the South End Business District, now in our 3rd year.
At 522, we have fun, trendy, and affordable fashions for men and women. Check us out, downtown Princeton.
Bautista earlier with a go-ahead 3-run homer, and Ronald Acuna Jr. takes ball 1.
Walk 2 punch outs so far for Acuna today. Caught looking twice on borderline pitches.
There's a strike. It's 1-1.
Nothing borderline about that one. Poured it right through there.
Every run in this game has resulted from a home run. A bouncer to the third baseman, Bryant. He'll step on the bag. That forces Tehran. Braves lead.
It's just
Dunright Satellite has been working with local families and businesses for over 15 years. We live and work right here in the Quad Cities. Everything we do is done right. Why call a stranger when the experts at Dunright Satellite are already here to serve you?
It's easy to save a lot of money with Dish, so shop local and get it done right.
When you're ready to save money with Dish, call the people who work here, play here, spend here,
and live here.
Call Dunright Satellite of the Quad Cities.
Free peanuts and popcorn?
Really?
Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all.
Really?
Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town.
Really?
Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing.
Really?
Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt?
Really?
Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports. And really, really good food and drinks.
Really?
1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
Braves lead 6-4. Cubs bat in the 5th. Time now to see who's got momentum. Brought to you by First Midwest Bank. First Midwest Bank. Connect with a momentum maker today. JD mentioned the Cubs and Braves tops in terms of wins above replacement when you add it all up, and run differential in the National League. These are also the top 2 clubs.
Nationals have momentum as well. They just swept a 4-game set from the Diamondbacks in Phoenix.
Mark Reynolds, 2 homers in his first game with Washington. This is Mark Zagunis pinch hitting for Cishek. So now Tehran tries to get through the 5th with a lead. The outside.
1 out of 2 in the pinch this year. Cubs have been outstanding off the bench. He's a patient guy. He can work a walk.
1-2.
The high strike again. It's funny, when this game started, I thought, man, this guy's going to be tight. Shane Livensparger, the home plate umpire, Livensparger, but he has not been tight. He's called some pitches off the corners. He's called a lot of high strikes.
Brian Dunsing in the Cubs bullpen. Brian gave up a run yesterday for the first time this season. Lifted to right, and it's Markakis for the out.
Fans, the Cubs now offer 60 tickets located in the lower level terrace for just $10 for every regular season home game. Fans can register online for the opportunity to purchase up to 4 tickets. Registration opens 48 hours before the game and closes 24 hours prior to first pitch. There is no fee to enter. For details, visit Cubs.com/1060tickets.
The former Brave Tommy LaStella, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Bautista in at third and off the line. And a strike. Now quickly comes Tehran, and it's 0-2.
After all those years playing the outfield in Toronto, Batista back to third base. He played a lot of third base with the Pirates back in the day.
Yeah, the pre-superstar days for Batista, he was kind of a utility guy. And the beginning of his career is really interesting. Most people kind of forgot about it. He was drafted by the Pirates. But then he was exposed to the Rule 5 draft. And he bounced around a ton in 2004. Deep to center, Inciarte with a beat on it, and he retires La Stella.
Another good swing by Tommy Inciarte. About as good as they get out there. He can really play the position.
So Bautista, that home run today is first ever in this ballpark. So he was a Rule 5 pick December of 03 by Baltimore. Short stint with the O's at the big league level. Put on waivers in late May. Tampa Bay grabbed him. Had a cup of coffee there. Then Kansas City purchased his contract. He was there just over a month. Got traded to the Mets in late July. And the same day went back to Pittsburgh. That's quite a summer. It would be 2006 before Bautista would really grab a foothold in the big leagues, mostly for good. And then his career took off, as you mentioned earlier, with the Blue Jays. Freeman on the infield dirt. And that's 8 in a row retired now by Tehran, 6-4.
Illinois is shrinking, and you see it most clearly in small towns and villages like Watauga.
But what are small communities supposed to do? Populations are dwindling, and so are opportunities.
Thursday, News 8's Jim Mertens walks you through this small town that's been hit hard, how the loss of its main attraction has impacted them, and the one big advantage that could bring families back.
Keeping small towns vibrant.
Thursday on WQAD News 8 at 10.
If you're not with U.S. Cellular, you're probably roped into a plan with hidden fees, too.
Activation fees?
It looked like a deal.
Nice deal, Dad.
U.S. Cellular knows what matters. No hidden fees.
Bud, chip me.
Don't get roped in. Switch to U.S. Cellular and get 50% off iPhone on us. No trade-in required. Plus, get no hidden fees and national coverage in the middle of anywhere.
Design Homes is preparing for our exciting spring open house May 18th to the 20th at our 12 design centers. Stop in and register for great prizes and find out why we are the best new home value. Check out models like our stunning rustic loft with knotty pine ceilings or our popular 2,100 square foot ranch with 9-foot ceilings and quartz countertops. Our new classic series of homes makes the dream of home ownership affordable. Check out designhomes.com today for the nearest design center.
Here in the Storm Track 8 Weather Center, we are always on the lookout for storms. And now, only the Storm Track 8 weather team can take you into the storm, live.
The Beast, unleashed by Rock River Electric.
This will give us a huge leg up here this severe weather season.
Storm Track 8 and the Beast. We track storms.
The Newborn Fan Club is the perfect gift for parents of new Cubs to showcase what it means to be a Cub for life. Receive a photo from the custom birth announcement on the Wrigley Field marquee, Cubs birth certificate, pinstripe baby cap, and Rookie of the Year Cubs onesie. Visit Cubs.com/kids for more information. Quality baby alert.
What a doll, yeah.
Here's Brian Dunsing. Cubs trail by 2.
19th appearance, most on the club. And a lot of times it's just a third of an inning or 2/3 of an inning. Worked twice in the White Sox series, as Len mentioned. Got touched up for his first run allowed yesterday.
1-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
He's retired the first man he has faced in 14 of the 18 games he has appeared in prior to today. His bullpen collectively has been one of the best in the business. 2.77 bullpen ERA for the Cubs.
Jim Hickey and Brandon Hyde look on from the Cubs dugout. Full count to Freeman. Close one. Freeman draws the leadoff walk.
Much for that first man thing, but Freeman's better than the average Bear. Hey, the sixth inning is brought to you by Meyer, true Chicago fans. Two knocks today. Markakis has that batting average up to 350.
Hits plus 4 walks. It's a lot of base runners for the Braves. And 3 of those hits were home runs.
He's hit 7 long balls this year. He hit 8 all of last season. A couple years ago he hit 13. He had that neck issue that really hampered him. Apparently that's no longer an issue.
A breaking ball foul. So we move on to Atlanta for the 3-game series starting tomorrow. I mentioned Yu Darvish expected to come off the DL. Still looking for his first win. He'll face right-hander Mike Foltynewicz. Tyler Chatwood and Brandon McCarthy will match up on Wednesday night here on WGN, and John Lester and young Mike Soroka here on Channel 9 Thursday. There goes. He's safe. Freeman steals second.
Third steal of the year for Freeman. And it was not a pitch out, but a pitch up. A real good pitch to handle.
Ooh, I think he's out.
Did he keep the tag on him?
Maybe his foot was on. I thought I saw a tag on the hand, but the foot was already on the bag. So, yep, he's safe. Called strike 3.
I mentioned earlier the Braves with the fewest strikeouts in the league. It's 7 today, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of them looking. Five looking, and despite the offense that they've put up here today, they cannot be really thrilled with Leavensparger's work behind the plate, and had a lot of shaking heads and questioning of his strike zone.
Big day for Flowers. A walk, a 2-run homer, a single, and 2 runs scored. The kick and the 1-0 is downstairs for a ball. Mentioned earlier, the Reds have won 6 in a row after a 4-game sweep at the Dodgers. They're in San Francisco tonight. And the Cubs will end their upcoming road trip with 4 games in 3 days in Cincinnati starting Friday night. So they've been about a 500 club since they made their managerial switch. 3-15 start cost Brian Price his job, but former Cub manager Jim Riggleman has led them to an 11-12 record. Flowers on yet again. So as you look at the Central, you go, well, there are 4 pretty good teams and 1 pushover, but the Reds have not been that here lately.
No, they've gotten some issues straightened out with their bullpen. I just thought they would score, a decent amount of runs. With Votto in the lineup, you saw Scooter Gennett, what he's been able to do the last couple of years. Suarez, the third baseman, Duvall. They got some thump.
Tucker Barnhart having a good start offensively.
Pitching's been a bit of a mess over there the last 3 or 4 years.
So looks like Matt Harvey's scheduled to pitch Wednesday, so we would not see him this weekend. Two on for Inciarte, pulled in the air right field, and it's caught by Zobrist. Now Bautista hit his 2nd of the year in the 5th. Go ahead shot. Ball 1.
Just a handful of active major league players to have hit 50 or more home runs in a season.
He had quite a run there with the Blue Jays. 2010 to 2015. Home run totals of 54, 43, 27, 28, 35, and 40. An all-star all 6 of those years, with some high walk totals.
Benson being cautious here and understandable with that profile. And Bush Quintana last go around, trying to get in on him, he just never got it there.
First one in his career here at Wrigley Field.
Hit it high today, you got a chance.
Bases loaded on walks for the 2nd time today.
The year he hit 54 home runs, that was 2010. The year before he hit 13. He had never hit more than 16 in a season before exploding for 54 that year. It's he and Judge and Stanton and one other in the 50 home run club among the actives. Escapes me now.
Chris Davis.
That's correct. Thank you. Saved me from going to the Google machine.
bases are loaded for Charlie Culberson, with Atlanta already leading 6-4.
It's hard not to be cautious on a day like today when you're facing some of these sluggers and the wind blowing out. But you do run the risk of setting yourself up to give up a big number.
Strike one to Culberson. He was acquired from the Dodgers in December in the Matt Kemp deal. He was terrific for LA in last year's postseason. Did some fill-in work for Corey Seager at short. Right-hander Justin Hancock, who recently made his major league debut, is up in the Cubs bullpen. Shallow right. Zobrist will get there. So they leave the bases loaded. And they're 1 for 14 with men in scoring position, but they lead the game.
We know it feels like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. At Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, we can help you hold things together and take care of the many things that must be done to bring chaos into focus. When you're overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single call to someone who does. Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, 309-736-7100. Caring for people, making a difference.
Save time and money while protecting the investment on your home. Call Top Notch Mudjacking today for a free estimate on raising and leveling sunken, cracked, or uneven concrete. Also offering a warranty and senior and military discounts. Don't settle. Jack it up with Top Notch Mudjacking.
If you need a new mattress, the time to buy is right now during Lebeda Mattress Factory's Spring Clearance Mattress Sale. Today at Lebeda, save up to 60% on luxurious mattress sets, cool gel memory foam beds, and adjustable beds with power bases. Get a flippable pillow plush queen set with memory foam, now just $5.99, with free delivery and a free bed frame. Save even more with up to $300 off closeout colors and floor models. Plus, get 0% financing for up to 4 years at the Spring Clearance Mattress Sale at Lebeda Mattress Factory.
Necker's Jewelers believes in giving back. During the month of May, Necker's Jewelers will give a portion of all sales to the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. Necker's truly believes in the gift of giving. Give a gift to someone you love.
Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee.
Every time we're within 3 degrees of our forecast, local charities get cash. In fact, local charities have received over $58,000 from Erickson Chevrolet.
Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee not only helps you plan your day, thanks to our friends at Erickson Chevrolet, it helps area charities as well.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th, Cubs trail the Braves 6-4. Cub fans, download the My Bono Rewards app today and follow along for your chance to score free beef sandwiches throughout the season.
Cubs come to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning, trailing by a couple. Julio Teheran outlasting Jose Quintana. Three, 4, 5. Rizzo, Zobrist, and Baez.
Well, he's wanted no part of Anthony so far today. See if he's a little more aggressive this go around.
Ball 1.
You would think 2-run lead in the 6th, wouldn't want to walk the leadoff man.
It is 2-0, swing and a miss. Anthony's batting average .211, but because of all the walks, OBP 105 points better, and he's sitting in a 3-1 count here.
Now walk rate still not where you normally see it for Anthony, but in all likelihood it will get there.
Up. It's Culberson to make the play over on the right side. Zobrist is 0 for 2.
9 in a row set down by Tehran as he's settled in. Giving up 2-run home runs in the second and third.
Mentioned over the weekend he wasn't too happy about a letter he got from Major League Baseball as they're cracking down on the different colored shoes. The shoe color has to at least 51% of your team's colors. I think on Jackie Robinson Day they give you a pass, but he was pretty adamant about why he's wearing those shoes and paying homage to the old school.
Yeah, yeah, and I love the look of the shoes. Got the flap and everything like the Old Spice.
I do too.
You know, both parties are right. He's got a legitimate point, as does Major League Baseball, because there's a rule in place, and if you don't enforce the rule, then you kind of set a precedent of not enforcing rules, and that could be a little bit of an issue. The hope is that they change the rule. It seems to me like black should always be in play for all clubs.
Yeah. And there was a time when that's what everybody wore.
Yeah. I wasn't aware of the primary color rule, the 51%. And
that's what it had always been. I think that still applies.
Yeah, that's what it is. We need an amendment. That's all. Get a subcommittee together, talk it out, bring it to the floor. And we'll call it the Zobrist rule. We got the Posey rule, the Utley rule, and now we'll have the Zobrist rule.
Hit hard, and Albies can't get it. That will likely be a base hit. And it is.
That ball absolutely blistered Albies, who's made all the plays. He's done everything right since we've watched him play. And this, he kind of olayed this one, but you can hardly blame him. This one scalded.
At the plate. Baez takes a strike. Let's see who's going places. Brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Well, look at these second basemen, man. Baez and Lowry near the top of the Major League leaderboard. Albies as well. Close. Zoe got back in. One strike to Baez. Lined out into right center. Caught. Is it caught? It is. And that'll be a double play. Inciarte, a real good defender in the outfield. And that will take the Cubs out of the 6th inning. The two-time Gold Glover, Ender Inciarte.
Yeah, Ben Zobrist still standing at second base, but there's going to be no challenge.
And he definitely caught it. 6-4 Braves to the 7th.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America.
Raised by generations, willing to sip, share, risk, remember.
This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of beer country. Listen, we've got a serious problem, and everyone's responsible. Careless driving through Illinois work zones is far too dangerous for both travelers and workers. But you can make a difference by simply paying attention. It really is a matter of life or death.
Escape into the forest preserves of Cook County when you're surrounded by 70,000 acres of wild and wonderful. There's no better place to feel free.
Time now for our Bud Fan Cam, brought to you by Budweiser. Tell me you're not dancing at home right now. Good times.
Rolling Stone ranked it number 229 on its list of the 500 greatest songs ever.
Really?
Here's Pedro Strop, and he'll face a pinch hitter, Ryan Flaherty. And these guys are former Baltimore teammates.
17th time Pedro has trotted out there, and he's been effective with a 1.69 ERA. Hasn't been too busy of late.
There's a strike. Flaherty off to a good start this year. Not known for his offense. And I'm guessing he'll stay in the game and play third for Bautista after pinch hitting. 0-2 on him. Former Cubs 41st overall pick out of Vanderbilt, 2008. They get Tehran out of the game. He had kind of started to settle in. He went 6, gave up 4 runs. Only struck out 1. And 2 bounces to LaStella. Let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. This is a makeup game from a postponement back on April 15th. And the Braves lead 6-4. They'll go to Atlanta and play 3 there starting tomorrow night. Roller on a broken bat. Rizzo will flip to Stroh.
So this is essentially the rubber game of that 3-game set. You split those first two.
Left-hander Sam Freeman up in the Braves bullpen. And the bullpen coach with the clipboard is Marty Reed.
This is Pedro's 3rd appearance on the homestand. He pitched once against the Marlins, pitched in game 1 of the series with the White Sox. He's only given up runs in 1 outing this year. 3 runs against the Cardinals in 2/3 of an inning back on April 17th.
Cishek, Dunsing, now Strop. Bullpen trying to keep the Cubs in the game. Trailing by 2 here late. And quick pitch and low on a slider. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Time now for the 7th inning stretch on the big board, brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Please direct your attention to the outfield video board.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of the game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
Community Bank and Trust. No gimmicks, no costumes, no special promotions, just real people giving great service. It's simple. We put people first. Community Bank and Trust.
Quality furniture, from traditional to contemporary, awaits you at Wheelock Furniture in Rock Falls. Our showroom features 3 floors of furniture to help you find just the right piece for your living space. Wheelock Furniture offers select names like Flex Steel, Broyhill, and Serta, the perfect sleeper. Ask about our many financing plans. We offer options for almost every budget. Wheelock Furniture in Rock Falls, your one stop for all your furniture needs.
Community Bank and Trust. No gimmicks, no costumes, no special promotions, just real people giving great service. It's simple. We put people first. Community Bank and Trust.
6-4 Braves. And they'll go into their bullpen. Left-hander Sam Freeman.
22nd appearance for Freeman, while 1 shy of the league lead in games pitched. He's been effective, a 3.12 ERA. Opponent's batting just 130 against him. Walks have been an issue. He struggled in that 14-10 comeback win for the Cubs on that frigid day here.
We'll turn around Caratini. And high on a breaking ball. Cubs haven't scored since Bryant hit a go-ahead homer in the third inning. Backhanded by Bautista, still in the game, and he makes the play flawlessly.
I think maybe the run-scoring environment here today with the wind blowing out, Snitker opting to keep offense in the game as opposed to defense.
Schwarber has walked and scored and popped out on the infield.
Well, if he gets a hit off Freeman, it will be the first time a left-handed batter has done that this year. Lefties are 0 for 22 against this Port Sider.
Steve Reich won.
Mid-90s fastball, breaking ball, good changeup. Slurvy slider that he throws.
Paid crowd today, 35,946 on a Monday afternoon makeup game. Yanked into right. One-out single. There you go. First hit for a left-handed batter against Freeman.
There's always two sides to the story. Yeah, he's dominated him, but he was due to give one up, and that's just good hitting there by Schwarber. Head down.
Almora cranked a home run in the second. Both his home runs have come against Braves pitching. And it is the subject of our Ford drive of the game. Made it 2-1 back in the second inning. A lot has transpired since.
It looked like a different ball club early in the game yesterday with the big righty Giolito on the mound. They were running like crazy. That's not normally part of the game plan.
And the Cubs stole 5 bases. They had 8 total going into that game.
There's opportunistic base stealing. There's Shane Carl, a right-hander.
Modest lead by Schwarber. 0-2 bounces.
Block and recovery there by the big fella Flowers. Listen, Contreras is out on deck. No way that's getting through the 5-hole.
Two on the ground, knocked down by Bautista. He's not going to have a play. He'll throw to first anyway. But Almora's safe. Cubs have it cooking here in the 7th. 2 on with 1 out.
And I suspect once pinch hitter is announced, Brian Snitker will make a move. Good solid swing. Nice work by Bautista to knock it down. Ill-advised throw, ill-advised dive. But no indication yet from the Braves dugout. He's prepping. It's like one of those ski jumpers at the top of the ski jump. getting into position before heading on out.
Big hand for Contreras, and he will not face the lefty. It'll be a right-hander coming in. It's 6-4 Braves. Cubs are threatening in the 7th.
Really?
Free peanuts and popcorn?
Really?
Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all.
Really?
Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town.
Really?
Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing.
Really?
Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt?
Really?
Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports and really, really good food and drinks.
Really?
It's just a noise dragging on me. These bars they will be. It's just a noise dragging on me. These bars they will be.
Done Right Satellite has been working with local families and businesses for over 15 years. We live and work right here in the Quad Cities. Everything we do is done right. Why call a stranger when the experts at Done Right Satellite are already here to serve you?
It's easy to save a lot of money with Dish, so shop local and get it done right.
When you're ready to save money with Dish, call the people who work here, play here, spend here,
and live here.
Call Done Right Satellite of the Quad Cities.
Check out the variety of luxury premier options that Wrigley Field has to offer for your next client, corporate, or family function. Like the Budweiser patio, located in prime home run territory down the right field line. Visit Cubs.com/premier for an option that fits your needs.
Right-hander Shane Carl. Looks like the wind has turned around a little bit. Carl 6'4", 210. It was blowing in, not very hard. It was blowing out when the game started.
Carl, a rookie, had 3 appearances with the Rockies last year, 17 times so far with the Braves this year, and an 0.81 ERA. They really like the work this young right-hander has provided. Not allowed a home run yet this year.
Facing a red-hot hitter in Wilson Contreras. Wilson pinch hitting. In the pitcher spot. Only 2 for 16 as a pinch hitter in his career. But on the homestand, 11 for 23, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 3 home runs, 12 knocked in.
So even though he's in a little bit of an unfamiliar role as a pinch hitter, he step up there with a lot of confidence the way he's been swinging it lately. Adds up to a .478 batting average on the homestand.
Up on the infield fly rule in effect. So with 2 outs, it is Tommy LaStella.
Yeah, you can go up there with a lot of confidence, but if the guy makes a pitch on you, that's good lively action in on his thumbs.
The runner at second. Morris at first. And a foul strike.
Good aggressive swing there by LaStella. He's been on time today. Hit the ball hard twice. Line drive off the glove of Freeman for a base hit, and then line drive to center last time. He had designs on taking one and hooking it into the right field corner.
Back-to-back one-out hits. Schwarber and then Almora off the lefty Freeman. Carl got Contreras on a pop-out. And here's his 1-1 to La Stella. Now 1-2. Runners will stay put.
Primarily been a starting pitcher throughout his minor league career, and he works with a starting pitcher's repertoire. Throws 3 or 4 different pitches. Good changeup there.
Yeah, you don't see Tommy chase a lot of pitches like that. Freeman's got it, and the Cubs strand 2. 7 in the books.
Customer service is a top priority at Traditional Floors. Walk into one of our showrooms and work directly with myself or one of my boys. We have been family owned and operated for over 10 years.
And we also have 2 locations to serve you.
We would love to help you find the perfect floor covering, custom shower, or backsplash for your home or business. We use only the finest materials at Traditional Floors, including LVT, luxury vinyl tile. It's resilient and affordable. Come see us in Milan or East Moline, or visit us at traditionalfloorsqc.com.
If you're tired of having water in your basement, then the professionals at Todd's Mudjacking and Basement Services should be your next phone call. From sealing the foundation to installing a basement drain tile system, they'll find the most efficient and affordable solution to your water situation. Call Todd's Mudjacking and Basement Services in Silvis at 309-792-0252 and let us help you get back on level ground.
Necker's Jewelers believes in giving back. During the month of May, Necker's Jewelers will give a portion of all sales to the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. Necker's truly believes in the gift of giving. Give a gift to someone you love.
Illinois is shrinking, and you see it most clearly in small towns and villages like Watauga.
But what are small communities supposed to do? Populations are dwindling, and so are opportunities.
Thursday, News 8's Jim Mertens walks you through this small town that's been hit hard, how the loss of its main attraction has impacted them, and the one big advantage that could bring families back.
Keeping small towns vibrant.
Thursday on WQAD News 8 at 10. You're watching WQAD My TV 8-3.
So what are you waiting for? Just go to the site.
All it takes is one. If it's a hit in the box score, it's a hit towards $5.6 million. Download Beat the Streak today. Braves lead 6-4. They have led this game on 3 different occasions. The Cubs have had the advantage twice. And Justin Wilson works to Freddie Freeman. Ball 1.
And lefty comes out of the bullpen, so you have the platoon advantage with left on left, but the lefties that we're talking about have just lit up left-handed pitching. They've lit up everybody so far, Freeman and Markakis.
Foul tip,
challenge.
1-1.
Yeah, and Wilson has been good last 4 or 5 outings. Command has returned. Good lively 4-seam fastball, occasional slider.
Justin has not walked a batter over his last 7 appearances. 1 run in 6 2/3, 5 strikeouts. To the count. Look at 2-2. Freeman got a scare in April after they were here. He got hit by a pitch on the left wrist while facing the Phillies. He said It hit him about a half an inch from where he got smoked last year, which broke the wrist and cost him 7 weeks on the DL. This time he didn't even miss a game.
He might have been the best player in the league prior to getting hurt last year. He was off to an unbelievable start.
Now that walk note I gave you about Wilson, it was an unfair time to Justin to do that, even though he was ahead 1-2 because Freeman does walk. It's 3-2. Zobrist and Almora converge. It'll be the center fielder for the out.
Good get there. Dangerous hitter. Yeah, and a guy who will take his walks. He's in that mold of Rizzo and Votto. I think Freddie Freeman, one of the more underrated players in the league.
Markakis with 1 out, nobody on. Backs him off on 95. Cubs will have to make a roster move tomorrow to accommodate Yu Darvish returning to the active roster. Almora again. And 2 Braves retired. Jason Hayward also on the concussion DL, but no update on when he'll be ready to return. Eddie Butler's got a groin injury, and Drew Smyly recovering from Tommy John surgery. Another guy on the DL. Outside to Flowers. Cubs haven't retired him yet. 2 walks, a homer, and a single. Braves catchers have done some damage against Cubs pitching so far this season. It was Kurt Suzuki in April. He had a 5 reach game on the 14th of April. Two and 1. Sharp-dressed man.
He's called the high strike a lot today. Flowers a big guy. Even Sparger obviously thought it was a little bit low. The notch of the knees is the bottom of the strike zone. The top of the strike zone is the horizontal midpoint between the top of the shoulders and the top of the pants when the hitter's in swing mode as he gets ready to swing. That's the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Full count on Flowers. The same pitch he didn't get earlier. Well, what a day for Flowers. On base all 5 times.
Okay.
Ciarte really upset with that call.
And he's had a couple pitches off the play called on him this afternoon. Such a good pitch, and it looked like it was off the plate a little bit, but that dart from a left-handed hitter, or left-handed pitcher, excuse me, down and away. It's a tough pitch to do anything with.
But foul. 0-2. You're required at some point in this at bat to say that's just not Ender's game.
I know, I haven't used it at all.
Mora will haul it in. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Cubs down 2.
The Family Museum in Bettendorf offers a great place for your entire family to play together. Nothing is better than spending quality time with your kids and allowing them to explore their creativity and make memories that will last a lifetime. Discover all of the adventures waiting for you at the Family Museum.
Quality furniture, from traditional to contemporary, awaits you at Wheelock Furniture in Rock Falls. Our showroom features 3 floors of furniture to help you find just the right piece for your living space. Wheelock Furniture offers select names like Flexsteel, Broyhill, and Serta, the perfect sleeper. Ask about our many financing plans. We offer options for almost every budget. Wheelock Furniture in Rock Falls, your one stop for all your furniture needs.
News 8 at 11 and Martin Sullivan are giving away coffee mugs to the first 50 viewers. Stop by Martin Sullivan in Galesburg and have a coffee break with us from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Wednesday, May 16th.
We're Team Tusky. Bring us your problems.
Rodents need to chew.
Tuskies can help with that.
Does your pet have fleas? Tuskies can help with that.
Does your dog eat food too fast? We're Team Tusky. Bring us your problems.
Fish tank cloudy?
Tuskies can help with that. Want to hear songbirds in your yard? Tuskies can help with that.
Cat hate his litter box? Tuskies can help with that.
Tuskies can help with your pets. Tuskies, Bettendorf, and Moline.
Tuskies help with your pets.
Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee.
Every time we're within 3 degrees of our forecast, local charities get cash.
Supported by Erickson Chevrolet.
The Family Museum in Bettendorf offers a great place for your entire family to play together. Nothing is better than spending quality time with your kids and allowing them to explore their creativity and make memories that will last a lifetime. Discover all of the adventures waiting for you at the Family Museum.
Let's check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule. Brought to you by Ram Trucks. Guts, Glory, Ram. We're off to Georgia for a 3-gamer. And we'll have games 2 and 3 right here on WGN. Got a make-up doubleheader here on Channel 9 of the split variety on Saturday in Cincy. Shane Carl to Chris Bryant. Didn't mean to. Carl will jump off the mound and make the play.
Tough start to the 8th here. 2, 3, 4. I think this is your best chance to get something accomplished. Aldis Vizcaíno is the closer for the Braves. He's been mostly good.
Anthony Rizzo going with some Billy Squire for his walk-up tunage. High miss, 1-0. Carl from the stretch with nobody on. Hancock and Morrow. It's Brandon Morrow on the left.
No, sir.
Braves out hitting the Cubs 9-6. All the runs for both teams coming via the homer. Can you manufacture a home run? That's the baseball lingo question I have for you. We typically say you can't, right? To manufacture a run, you have to string together 2 or 3 hits, maybe a sac bunt.
Yeah, you cannot manufacture a home run. You can only hit one. Took a little something off that pitch. You know, the Braves, Tehran, a lot of fastballs to Rizzo, moving the ball in and out, a lot of stuff off the plate away. Going to take him away, and then they have made some effective pitches inside. Popped him up last time with a good inside fastball.
Shallow right. It's Albies with Freeman back to the bag, and they get Rizzo.
Nice job. Cleaned up the last inning and now gets 2 very dangerous hitters. Put the ball on the ground.
Zobrist 1 out of 3. First pitch swinging, and he missed a changeup. If I told you the Braves are 1 for 14 with runners in scoring position, you'd say, well, they're probably trailing. They're ahead by 2. They've had a lot more chances with men on base today. The Cubs are 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. And the one hit was a 3-run homer by Bautista. Freeman will glove. Carl to the bag. 3 ground ball outs. Carl did his job. Retired all 5 he faced.
It's open, and you're invited to the all-new RV1 Des Moines, Iowa's largest RV dealership. Travel trailers and fifth wheels discounted. Hundreds of new motorhomes save up to 20 grand. The all-new RV1 Des Moines is now open. Exit 143 off I-80 in Des Moines. Open 6 days a week.
We know you. You've had a hectic week at work, and now you need a break. Find your sanctuary at Glens Creek Golf Course in the heart of Scott County Park. A little bit of golfing heaven right in your own backyard. Sure, you can pay a little less in the city, or pay a lot more at the club. But if you want a challenge in a setting that can soothe your savage beast, you can't find a better golfing value than Glens Creek. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call Glens Creek Golf Course today and relax.
Care, service, quality. It's what you expect when you shop locally. It's what Zeglin's has been providing the Quad Cities with for years. We're family owned. We're family operated. Zeglin's, your hometown, our hometown.
Here in the Storm Track 8 Weather Center, we are always on the lookout for storms. And now, only the Storm Track 8 weather team can take you into the storm, live.
The Beast, unleashed by Rock River Electric.
This will give us a huge leg up here this severe weather season.
Storm Track 8 and the Beast. We track storms.
At RV1, we're family owned and operated. We've carried America's best brands for over 30 years. Now, come celebrate with us at our brand new location. See the largest RV dealership in the Midwest. The all new RV1 Des Moines is now open. Hurry, sale ends soon. Open 6 days a week, 8 to 8.
Big week of Cubs baseball here on WGN Sports. Wednesday and Thursday night, games 2 and 3 of the upcoming series in Atlanta, and we'll have games 2 and 3 on the same day of the Red Series, Saturday at noon and then again at 6. Right-hander Justin Hancock earlier on the homestand made his big league debut. Swing and a miss by Bautista.
Justin, 27 years of age. Made a big impression in spring training. Good slide ball there. Got him from the Padres and Matt Caesar deal last summer.
Man, he struck him out. And made quick work of Bautista. Now Culberson.
Braves have struck out 9 times today. The Cubs have struck out once. Baez struck out leading off the second inning.
Yeah,
so you talked about all that with runners in scoring position. Which team would you assume is winning the ball game? I looked at the box scores, as a matter of fact, in my morning paper today, and I may have, whiffed on one of them. But I was looking at just for grins. I was looking at all the strikeouts, and the team that struck out the fewest yesterday, at least, won every game. If that's enough to make draw any big conclusion from, probably not.
Yeah, and then the one stat that has mattered more than all of them today is who's hit the most home runs. And it's 3-2 Braves on that question, making most of the other stats moot. Possibly instructive for the bottom of the ninth. Cubs might have to hit a home run with some men on base. Three and two. A little tougher now. As I mentioned, the wind has shifted. It was blowing out when the game started to center. It's now blowing in from center. Ball 4. That's the 8th walk surrendered by Cubs pitching. None of those walks have come around to score, however. Johan Camargo will pinch hit. He's a switch hitter. He bats for Carl. Looks like it'll be lefty A.J. Minter. Start the bottom of the ninth. Could be an off day today for Arodys Vizcaíno, who pitched each of the last 2 days in Miami. One ball and 2 strikes on Camargo. All decked out in Cubs colors.
I'm looking at Vizcaíno's game log now. He did not throw a lot of pitches in either one of those outings. 14 pitches yesterday, 13 the day before. Sometimes managers are hesitant to use the guy 3 days in a row.
Takes off. Here's the throw by Caratini. Lightning quick tag by Baez. And the out is recorded, but Javi's hurt.
That's scary looking when he first went down.
Ooh, the ankle.
The ankle takes a little bit of a bite. But maybe more of a spike than a twist of that ankle. I don't know.
I agree with you.
He's willing to put himself in harm's way there.
Both guys fortunate to get out of that unscathed.
And you notice how as he put his foot down, he pointed directly in the baseline towards the base runner. If he's got his foot open in the other direction and he takes a hit like that, that could really blow out your knee.
Meantime, 2-2 on Camargo. Another 2-2 and another foul to the top of the screen back at home plate.
Everything else in the baseball world will take place tonight. Cardinals are idle. Brewers are in Arizona to play the Diamondbacks. Brewers currently with a half-game lead in the division. Over St. Louis and Pittsburgh. Cubs are game back.
Pulled deep to right and out of play.
Pirates also off tonight.
Sean Manaea will face the Red Sox in Boston a few weeks after no-hitting them in Oakland. Oh, what a pick. Not an easy play, but Baez makes it look routine. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 6-4 Braves.
Pay It Forward.
Thank you so much.
Shining a spotlight on hardworking people determined to make a difference in our community.
When neighbors help neighbors, it's a great gesture.
And helping them continue with their extraordinary work.
Every penny is really appreciated.
Yeah.
Every cent of it. Wow, we're very, very thankful.
Help us keep the Pay It Forward movement going. If you know someone who gives everything of themselves, we want to give you $300 to give to them. Pay It Forward, brought to you by Essentra Credit Union and WQAD News 8.
I'm Dick Lindstrom, and I'd like to invite you to Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg and the Lindstrom Certabed Salon. At Lindstrom's, you can experience the difference between the Certa Perfect Sleeper, iComfort, and iComfort Hybrid while selecting the firm, the plush, or the pillow top comfort level that's just right for you. And the beds at Lindstrom's are Certa mattresses, the #1 seller in the USA. Stop at Lindstrom soon because we have a Certa bed that's just right for you.
Overlook Village is a premier retirement community that is located on 6th Street in Moline. Overlook Village offers premier independent living, assisted living, and memory care, all under one roof. It looks very inviting and friendly. Being on the bluff and overlooking the Mississippi River Valley, it's beautiful. We are family owned and we're family operated, and we treat our residents like family. The best thing I've heard is, I wish I'd have done this sooner.
Let's Picnic for Prospect, Saturday, May 19th from 4 until 7. Live music, yard games, celebrity servers, and more. Tickets are selling fast at MolineParks.com or call 309-524-2424. Picnic for Prospect, sponsored by WQAD, MCDC, and Moline Parks.
I want to have those kids' energy. 6-4 Braves. Bottom of the ninth. Camargo stays in and plays third. Left-hander A.J. Minter is on. We talked earlier about the lack of walks here lately for Javier Baez. Notice 11 free passes in 16 innings. So patience can be a virtue here as Baez leads off the ninth. Cubs are down 2.
Right, man. Down to a couple of patience. A real buzzword against a guy like this who has a hard time finding the strike zone.
Camargo hugs the line at third. And here we go. Ground ball. Diving stop by Camargo. Low throw. Freeman's got it. He just came in to play defense after pinch hitting. And a big play there. I think if that ball gets to the shortstop Culberson, that's an infield hit.
Yeah, great reaction by Camargo. He was fairly tight to the line here, and boy, anticipation, up on the balls of his feet, ready to react. Great play.
Freeman bailed him out at the other end too.
The day where the wind has been blowing out, the Cubs have hit the ball on the ground a lot. That's the 13th ground ball out in this game.
Caratini batting from the right side for the second consecutive at bat. First pitch low. Minter has 1 career save. That was earlier this season. Didn't miss by much on 98. 2-0 on Caratini.
It's all hard stuff from Minter. Fastball and cutter. Cutter usually low 90s. Fastball mid 90s.
Toward the middle. Base hit. So the tying run will get to the plate here in the ninth.
Ball beat into the ground, but this time has enough pace and in the right direction to avoid the diving Culberson. Run out single Caratini brings Schwarber up with a chance to tie this ball game.
The pitch to Schwarber misses.
Hunter has not allowed a home run yet this year.
Might have been a strike, but the ball got by. A pass ball charged to Flowers. That takes the double play chance away. And it's 2-0 on Schwarber. And again, that looked like it caught the plate, but you're not going to get the call generally when you don't catch it.
Way to get after it.
The 2-1 is a strike. Almora's on deck.
Finding a little something extra here today in this high leverage, high adrenaline situation. Schwarber really good at controlling the heartbeat in situations like this.
He walked him. Tying runs are on base. Chuck Hernandez, the Braves pitching coach. And already a homer for Albert. Off a right-hander, Tehran. But Almora way better against lefties and righties.
Hernandez probably out there for a couple of reasons. One, to calm his young left-hander down a little bit, and the scouting report review on Almora, who likes to ambush that first pitch fastball. Ian Happ is out on deck.
Cubs have already come back late to beat the Braves once this season. Trailing by 2 here in the 9th. Line drive, base hit. Bases loaded. Almora with a single, and it'll bring up a pinch hitter. Looks like it's David Bodie.
Well, he did indeed attack that first pitch, shattered his bat, but it dies a hero as he flips this single into left field. Now this Bodie, I thought it was Happ when he first came out on deck.
Happ is now on deck.
Well, they're all 42 today, and boy, what a moment this is for David Bodie.
Bodie has 5 RBIs this week. 3 on, 1 out, 9th inning. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. This is A.J. Minter's game. There is nobody up in the Braves bullpen. Swing and a miss.
Swing a little long there. We've got a couple to play with.
Fans on their feet. Drama here in the ninth. The 1-1 fouled off. Caratini's at third. Schwarber's at second. Almora's at first. Kyle is the potential tying run. Almora the winning run. Minter's 1-2. In on the hands, pop foul. Into the Braves dugout. Somebody's going to have a happy flight to Atlanta. The Cubs are hoping it's their flight. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Tough pitch. Just the second strikeout recorded by Braves pitching here today, and it comes at a big time for them as Minter buries his cutter down and in on David Bodie, and it'll fall to Ian Happ now.
Happ batting for La Stella. Batting 300, 9 out of 30 as a right-handed batter this year. Here we go.
Yeah, this is kind of an either-or choice, I think, for Joe Madden. You could have left La Stella in there, even though this guy has a tough left-hander. We've seen La Stella have very good at-bats against left-handed pitching, against velocity, but Happ has good numbers and obviously more likely to give you an extra base hit and win the ball game for you. And strikeout obviously much more in play with Ian than with Tommy.
Oh, 0-2 with 2 outs. Bases full. Ninth inning, 2-run ball game. About the whole team at that top step.
Got him.
Clifton, 1-run game now. And Chris Bryant coming up. Wow. Hit him on a 2-strike pitch. And it's 6-5.
Well, he just airs out this heater up and in, and it brushes that lead arm of Happ. And down 2 strikes, absolutely you'll take that one for the team.
Chris Bryant batting with the bases loaded, 1-run ball game. He homered in the third. And the pitch, swing and a miss.
Over the top of the cutter, good pitch. You just trust Bryant to have a good plate appearance here.
Schwarber the tying run. He's at third. Almora the winning run at second. Not much doubt about that one. to Bryant. Here it is. 1-2.
And a good pass at it, 97. A little bit underneath. You see the damage he's done against left-handed pitching this year. That's otherworldly. 472 with an OPS up over 1,500.
Yeah, a lot of these matchups here in the bottom of the ninth in terms of the platoon splits have tilted toward the Cubs. Two in the air to left. Acuña's got it, and the Braves survive. A.J. Minter gets the save. He gave up a run, but the Braves win the ball game. The final score: Atlanta 6 and the Cubs 5. We'll be back.
Every morning I wake up, I cannot wait to come into work.
I know I did. I know I made the right choice coming to work at Hope Creek.
The first couple of times I come in, she goes, you know, they know my name already, and I haven't been here long.
It is active. It is busy. There's something going on every day.
I think it's all okay.
I became a person again instead of just a caregiver.
The staff was incredible. They were incredible to our mother, and they were incredible to the family.
Looks like you're not sleeping well.
How did you know? Hey, Megan!
Hey, you're that guy.
The My Pillow guy.
That's right, and I'm here to help you get the best sleep of your lives. Oh, you have a down pillow. Here's the problem with down pillows. You lay there, you feel comfortable, and guess what? It goes down, and you got one bent neck. So this pillow's no good, and I see you're sleeping on memory foam.
Right.
Well, I'll show you what's wrong with that idea.
Okay.
Sleep's all about too high or too low, and I'm going to show you where your comfort level would be.
So, you know, that feels better.
Right, that's better, but I'm not going to sit and hold this all day. So every morning you're getting up like, you know, it's not good. Just like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. I had tried every pillow out there and none of them worked. That's why I invented My Pillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck aligned. My Pillow will hold its shape all night long, regardless of your sleep position, for the best sleep of your life. Call now or go to mypillow.com. Use the promo code on your screen to save over 50% on one of my best offers ever.
It feels great to wake up in the morning and feel well rested. It's shocking to me that a pillow could make this big of a difference in my life.
I make all my pillows in my home state of Minnesota, and I back them with my 60-day money-back guarantee. My Pillow has a 10-year warranty, and it's machine washable and dryable. Sleep is one of the most important things to your health, and My Pillow is one of the most important things to your sleep.
Call or go to mypillow.com. Use the promo code and save over 50% with Mike's 4-pack. You'll get 2 My Pillow premiums and 2 Go Anywhere pillows. It's one of his best offers ever.
You're sleeping better.
Much better.
I knew you would.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Chicago Cubs baseball has been brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. Toyota, let's go places. Wintrust, home of Cubs checking and debit cards. Open an account today at wintrust.com/Cubs. Lexus, experience amazing. Wendy's, home of the 4 for $4. Now with more choices than ever at participating locations for a limited time. Your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Audi dealers. Visit AudiOffers.com for exceptional offers on select Audi models. Xfinity. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet with the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Call, click, or visit an Xfinity store today. And by Budweiser. Join the team that enjoys responsibly. Budweiser reminds you to drink wiser.
Our next WGN telecast of Cubs baseball will be Wednesday night when the Cubs and the Braves play Game 2 of the upcoming set at 6:30 Central Time. Final score this afternoon, the Braves 6, the Cubs 5. Chicago Cubs baseball in high definition on WGN has been brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet and the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home. Stay tuned. The 4/10 inning show is next.
News 8 at 11 and Martin Sullivan are giving away coffee mugs to the first 50 viewers. Stop by Martin Sullivan in Galesburg and have a coffee break with us from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Wednesday, May 16th.
Almost every home here has sustained damage from this storm.
The roof is like 3 houses down, and the roof's, I think it's right there.
We're glad you're okay.
Oh, thank you.
You can see the police barricade. You can hear the gunfire just around this wall, these extremists. So this is one of those checks. Around the corner here are the children. What's your name? Tonight, several developing stories as we come on the air. Back on the job.
Yeah, back in the job.
I'll build my country back. You've been doing it this way for more than 100 years. It's that important to you. How are you? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you.
ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast, and we thank you.
Get Quad City News anywhere, anytime. Download the free WQAD News app today.
Oh, thank you.
Reward someone for all their hard work. Nominate them for Pay It Forward. Brought to you by Essentra Credit Union.
I adopted Bento from a shelter, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
Welcome to the 4/10th inning show. The Braves able to hang on 6-5 as they beat the Cubs. Only one run was scored that didn't result from a home run, and that was a bases-loaded hit by pitch. Ian Happ made it a one-run game in the ninth, but Chris Bryant lined to left to end it. Tehran beats Quintana. A.J. Minter picks up save number 2. We'll have highlights and more when we return.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA. Every MyPillow is made with passion here in my home state of Minnesota to ensure you get the best sleep of your life.
One of the things that I really like about MyPillow is the support. It gives my neck a little hug.
I've never slept better in my life. What's better than a great night's sleep?
Sleep is one of the most important things to your health, and MyPillow is one of the most important things to your sleep.
Call or go to mypillow.com. Use the promo code and save over 50% with Mike's 4-pack. You'll get 2 MyPillow premiums and 2 Go Anywhere pillows. It's one of his best offers ever. Order now.
I tried every pillow from expensive down pillows that just went flat to fiber-filled pillows that rebound every time you move your head. I even tried those memory foam pillows, and the curve did not match my neck, and it probably won't match yours. That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned.
When I got MyPillow, I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night, and I wake up more well-rested in the morning.
MyPillow lasts 10 years, is machine washable and dryable, and comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee.
I personally guarantee MyPillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own or your money back.
Call or go to mypillow.com. Use the promo code and save over 50% with Mike's 4-pack. You'll get 2 MyPillow premiums and 2 Go Anywhere pillows. It's one of his best offers ever. Order now.
With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sleep well, America!
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Big time.
10th Inning has been brought to you by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com.
Highlights from this one as we started the game. The wind was blowing out. Ozzie Albies homered to lead off the ball game, but Albert Almora Jr. giving the Cubs the lead in the second with his second home run, both coming against the Braves. Chris Bryant with a go-ahead homer. That was in the third inning. But, man, this kid, Ozzie Albies, JD, has been a wrecking crew for the Braves.
Yeah, 5'8", 165, but he plays a lot bigger than that. That home run right there, the 13th he has hit this year. He leads the National League in extra base hits and in total bases. 3 hits today to go along with the home run. He also added a double and a single. And, man, he's just a really impressive young player. Power, speed, tremendous defender. He's just 21 years of age. The future awfully bright for Ozzie Albies.
Let's see what he's done against the Cubs. Overall, he's got a 900 OPS on the season for the first place Atlanta Braves. 6-5 Braves the final. We'll have a final word in a moment.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost, shipped directly to your home for free. These medical-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, arthritis, spinal disorders, and other chronic back problems. Will you qualify for a medical-grade back brace?
Call Back Brace America at 1-800-691-9853.
Oh, thank you.
Reward someone for all their hard work. Nominate them for Pay It Forward. Brought to you by Essentra Credit Union.
Tenth Inning has been brought to you by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com.
Big week of Cubs baseball here on WGN. We'll have the games Wednesday night and Thursday evening from Atlanta, 6:30 Central Time, and then a split doubleheader on Saturday in Cincinnati, noon, and then 6 o'clock right here on Channel 9. Final score once again, Braves 6, Cubs 5. Stay tuned. The WGN News is next.
Can you ever get enough brewed?
Absolutely not.
Travel with us through the craft beer world every week.
Currently at 222 beers on draft.
It's all cheeky fun.
It doesn't turn out the way you want. Just blame it on us.
No finer and cider.
Okay.
The places, the people, and of course, the beers.
You guys do malt really well here. Never not make this beer.
That's really...
John, that is a sexy beer right there.
Well, thank you.
Brewed, Saturday night at 10:35 on WQAD News 8.
We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.